last time in Slooplodop.
Okay.
So
yeah, that's where we left off.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So last time you had elected to go out and try and save an individual, a dwarf, who had been carried to this profane altar that was being constructed by all these Kuatoa who seemed to have been roused into this fanatic, religious-esque frenzy.
Because somebody
had the poke the octopus.
Look, I'm not the one they're looking at. I'm filled with demon blood, and I'm over there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
No, somebody was out there shaking the idols on the doors and stuff, and who would do that? Who would do such a thing?
Who would do that? Maybe the individuals in the hut over here.
No.
So in the hut, over here, we have basically everybody except Mark and Jimjar, who elected to stay outside for scouting purposes, stay out of trouble purposes, all that sort of stuff. The Kuatoa actually don't know they're here. They've never seen them.
I am actually trained in stealth.
But I believe that you and Jimjar had elected to go and try and help this particular situation.
No, we're peacing out. So, the moment I actually see that army, which the viewers can't see yet, but yeah.
Almost.
The moment I look at that army, I'm just like, oh. Hey, Jimjar, do you like continuing to breathe? I mean, I kind of like breathing.
Like, well,
I mean, I'm thinking we should bail and let them die, screaming in agony.
Wow.
Perfect. And he turns around and leaves with you. They never.
Oh, that was easy.
And as he's turned around, I wrap the chain around his neck.
Yep.
Just, shh. It's okay. You'll never have to know that you abandoned your friends to their death.
You can't get it on because there's already a chain around his neck for life.
What? Oh, but why are you still wearing this?
Double chains.
I thought it was a scarf.
I mean, it kind of is.
So here's kind of what's happening right here. As you recall, the Kuatoa were pretty much in this, not feeding frenzy, but just frenzy of general sort. But not all of them are. The ones that look like they're just insane with rage, their mouths open and everything, those are the ones that are currently in this frenzy. The other ones are not. They're basically other people who are like, what in the world's going on here? Not really into this. And those are those individuals over here and around the other various areas. You'll notice that more of the phonetic ones are in the center near this altar that they're constructing. And yes, it does look like that. Like octopus and manta ray and all sorts of names. So, the other important thing to realize is that not every single one of these Kuatoa is, for lack of a better term, in here on a grid ready to fight you. They are there, they are moving around, but it is more of a crowd rather than an actual army trying to attack. Yeah, I mean, you could certainly turn it into an army attacking you. But you don't think that there's, it's not like an aggro situation in the game where you slap one in the face and immediately all 50 turn around and look at you.
I was going to say, so are they linked? Like, do I see the same gem over all their heads right now?
Not exactly. There is one particular individual who does stick out, and you have seen her before. The archpriestess over here. She is next to the dwarf, taking her place up at whatever ritual they're about to do or sacrifice or whatever. So she's there. Any other questions?
Where are the other players right now?
So, Hut and then Jimjar and Mark are over here.
Oh, right. Okay. So it's just... oh, whoops. Speaking of which...
And you do have, because you were looking for them before, there are several boats. They're basically round things. They look like they're created out of the tops of big mushrooms.
All right. So Taston and I are in the hut.
Yep. Yes.
Do you trust me?
No, I'm not there.
I just hear no in the distance. We made it this far. I'll follow your lead.
I have a plan.
I am the great god.
I was going to say, is it better than the last plan where you put them into a religious frenzy by shaking their talismans?
Okay, so we've got a wheelbarrow, and we're going to set some fire on some hay, and I'm going to stand up with a big black cowl and be like, I am the dread Fire Roberts.
Right.
Might work if you had those, but you need a Holocaust cloak that you don't have.
Oh.
I'm not making any promises.
All right. Well, I'm going to take a moment to put some necrophage oil on my blade and get ready to do this.
It just sizzles the sun blade. So.
This will never work!
Right. Now, you do have all of the other people here, aside from ones like Shushar, which are kind of illicit combat. If you want to, you can send them out to help, do whatever.
I believe we were having a discussion about sending Turvey out, which
Yes.
prompted the conversation about, wouldn't that make him worse? And the short answer was yes. So does that fit into your plan, Liam?
Well, it won't hurt anything. Well, it won't hurt the plan.
Right. Well, we want to save him if we need a distraction, or how about we go over this plan?
Do you really want to?
Okay, just tell me what I need to do to make this plan successful, because I know this is all going to go bad. I've got this PowerPoint presentation. If you turn to chart 1...
The first slide comes up, there's like a plane sound, and something flies in on the screen.
I just need to double check.
Are we on the right plane of existence for this plan to work?
Oh, aye.
Oh, good. That's always convenient.
Okay, so that is 10 feet. Oh, that's 60 feet. Okay.
So you got a protractor, got it.
I just need to get within arm's reach of the idol.
Okay. So we're basically going to need to clear you a path.
Aye.
Rod says, I shoved them aside. Throw them.
Okay, well, yeah, well... If I knew what the game of football was, I'd say let's blitz, and then we'll...
Let's come on to orc saying.
Yeah. So I guess Ront and I are going to be frontline, pushing through this section here as the lightest and, well, probably the most dangerous. See if we can get enough clearance. So to that point, we might want to send Turvey out to start a distraction, so it distracts them from the situation, and then they might be able to be easier to be plowed over, or they may be so focused on the idol they won't even see us as we run them down, depending on how frenzied they are.
I mean, they look pretty big, pretty frenzied. But you know what? You can make me an insight check.
Oh, I think I'll do that. I had this problem before. Why am I not able to find insight?
Should be +1 higher now.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'm just staring right at it. +4, so a 12.
12. Okay. You kind of get the feeling that anything that is in the immediate vicinity will probably be attention getting to them. They're not completely zoned out. But the flip side, like the altar, the ones on the other side may not care or really touch. I think they're pretty deep into it, not completely out of it. That care if you're choking someone next to them. Being a cleric, you've seen religious ceremonies before.
So to that point, maybe, I mean, granted, we're clearly outlanders, and obviously not of their species, but maybe we could just walk up to it at least until they get agitated.
They won't attack until they think you're a threat.
Right. As long as we don't aggro them, we'll just walk right. Hey, yeah, this is a great party. Woohoo! Woo! Get closer.
I mean, you're welcome to try.
All right.
I'm gonna stay back here while you do.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's just bum rush it.
All right. Eldest comes forward and says, "I'll join you. I think it's actually going to be safer with you than in here in this hut once everything gets going."
Okay. Oh yeah, then we'll probably need to roll initiative.
Probably. So, you and Rot come bursting out the door. Confirmed?
Yes.
Okay. You burst out the door, you see this reverse ceremony going on, and let us all predicted roll some initiative. Mark and Jimjar back there. From your vantage point, you see the hut open, and both Rot, Taston, and a couple of other people on his heels scream out with a purpose.
What are they doing?
Natural 20.
Okay. Good start. What's that total?
To what end? To what end? That's going to be sure. Why not?
You get to kill the first guy before you die.
Yeah.
Does that just give you a 20?
Well, I mean, it would be 21 in that case. So, I mean, if somebody else rolls a 20, I guess we roll off. But
all right, what have you got, Liam?
10.
Okay. What about Mark?
So I rolled my physical dice because I'm trying to update stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I have some decks, but this is a 1.
Okay. You're just so aghast at what they're doing.
Yeah, I'm just like, what in the... so I'm a 4 total.
Okay. This... one.
While you're doing that, Lore, well, all of you, but primarily Lore, because you'll find it funny. Sibri got me a present. It's a blanket.
because it's green.
Look at the stream.
Yeah. That is highly amusing.
Stealth blanket. Great.
Yeah, the best part is it's very Harry Potter. Like, you can still see the folds in it, you know?
The invisibility wubby. All right. So, first up, we have Taston. You are out there. You are ready for action. What do you do?
Well, pretty much it's going to be remove the cloak and basically use the shield to just press into the first guy and see if I can knock him down.
Okay. Make me an athletics check then.
Alrighty.
Strength athletics. And you have advantage since Ront is helping you.
Okay. That's 11. And... okay, so 19.
19. All right. So you pretty easily push aside both of these Kuatoa. They get knocked down as you just smashed them out of the way. And you start
damn it. Of course.
They will get up again.
Yeah.
So you and Runt push forward, and he starts yelling, in an orcish way. And then Topsy and Turvy come out. And for the first time, Turvy is actually out of his restraints ever since, I believe it was Liam? Forget who put him in them. And he sees all this going on, and he just goes ballistic. He launches over to the Kuatoa on the ground that you just knocked over and starts trying to tear him to pieces with his mouth and his claws.
All right. So he's occupied.
Yes. All right.
Well, now.
Well, good news and bad news. The good news is that this Kuatoa has no chance of contracting rat lycanthropy.
Good.
Bad news for him is it's because he's dead.
Oh, well, okay. That kind of takes care of itself.
Yes. So he just sits there and murders this thing. Blood just goes all over the place. The other Kuatoa definitely around him take notice of this.
Really?
Yes. And Turvy and they all come to back him up. They're just kind of waiting to see what happens. Eldith doesn't have a weapon out, but you can that's at her side. She's just ready to go, and Topsy is staring at Turvy, just worried. All right. Great. So you see the ceremony continue over here. The Archpriestess starts waving something around. This restrained dwarf looks like this staff that has like the head of something on it, probably carved out of some mushroom. You're not quite sure what it is. It's more weird Kuatoa nonsense. And she again starts chanting out Lamagagon, Lamagagon, and the roar of Lamagagon from the swarm intensifies. All right. Next up, we have Liam.
Already? Surprising. All right, well,
Phase 1 is complete.
Yeah, you look out there and you see that your allies are starting to push through the crowd. The Kuatoa around here definitely are taking notice of what's going on. There's fishy bits all over the floor, right over here.
how far can I get?
I'd say without pushing people out of the way, you can get through here, or of course, in any of the ways around the crowd.
Okay.
Past that, you're probably going to have to do something now to actually like push through the crowd or blow them aside or something like that.
How far from the idol would that put me?
Right here?
Yeah.
That's not too far. It's like 15 feet or so.
You have chosen wisely.
I mean, if you're talking like just to the edge of it, maybe like 10.
Okay. I'm going to get to that 10-foot spot.
Okay. So you push past both Tastin and Rod and get in here. It's very tight. Like being in a weird, slimy mosh pit.
The worst concert ever.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's about to get worse. First.
Oh, great.
Oh, yes.
Someone throws
So much worse.
Wait for it. First, thank you for the follow, I am Echo. Greatly appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy it. Now that I am 10 feet away, I'm going to cast Prestidigitation
Okay.
on the idol.
Okay. We're doing this again.
It's going to ignite.
Okay.
It has now caught fire.
Okay. Meanwhile, all
That's
the
not
way
gonna
up
smell
over
good.
here. Now, do you want to try and hide the spell casting and step into the
I
easy?
do, actually, yes.
I will give you advantage on this since you are in a huge, loud crowd.
That's actually not bad. That's going to be a 17.
17. Okay. Actually, good. Okay. So you mutter some words and you make some. I'm assuming you use sleight of hand.
Yeah.
And you covertly do some motions, and It's not very big at first, but it begins to spread pretty quickly. A flame erupts on this altar and it starts burning through various pieces of it. And Liam, you look over there and you notice that the archpriestess is staring daggers at you.
Okay.
Not pleased.
And you understand Undercom. It's a very heavy dialect, but she waves her staff around and just points at you and shouts at her loyal followers to kill you, desecrating their own. And you see, coincidentally enough, the ones I've marked in purple, I don't know if you can see that.
Okay.
They seem to all snap around towards you.
All right.
And on their turn, they'll actually do something. Oh, look, it's their turn.
That was
right.
a good start.
You definitely have a... Hey, you know what? Good news. Ritual stop for the moment while they're dealing with this.
Hey!
Yep.
Free action.
Okay.
Reply in Undercommon.
Sure.
I'm just getting started.
So you shout over at her that you're just getting started.
No, I'm not shouting.
Okay. There's definitely no way she can hear you if you just say it normally.
I'm not sure how my face would... Basically, I'm hoping she can read lips, or the equivalent thereof.
Okay.
You know, if she's staring daggers at me, she's going to see my response.
Yes.
I don't know if... obviously, she can't hear it, but, you know.
Kuatoa can't actually, like, narrow their eyes, but you kind of think she would be if... you get the impression she's not very pleased with you. Even more so. All right, so the one next to you turns around at you and it bares its teeth and just tries to bite you in the side.
Okay. AC 13, that's not hard.
Oh yeah, let me check this out. Look, how about a 9?
Okay. That'll do.
All right.
I'll take it.
You knock him aside. This other one tries to push its way through the crowd. Seems to be having a mixture of success. So he makes his way over there. The other ones, yeah, they're just pushing their way through the crowd. You can see them coming at you. All right, that's the end of them. So Mark,
So
you see this happening.
the first thing I do is just
You're not. You didn't see Liam do it, but
you're
he
also
moved
not
next to an
surprised.
altar and it suddenly caught fire.
I could put 2 and 2 together.
And now you hear them. Do you speak Undercommon?
I don't remember. Hang on, I don't think I do,
Okay.
and I don't have the all languages thing yet.
They're definitely menacing him now. Like at least one of them caught on.
Thing that doesn't involve all of us dying. I bribed the GM with dinner.
Forgot to move this one.
I'd like to phone a friend.
Like to phone a friend. Who would you like to phone?
All right, hang on. So it's you. All right,
Okay.
Hey, third.
Yes.
I've got this situation. I'm trying to save my friend here. He's trying to rile up an entire army. I'm level 4.
Okay. I think I've heard this one before. Maybe like back in middle school or something. There, I heard about this. So I think we should do is.
Okay, I just lost connection. Hang on. I can't even call him back now. Oh my god.
I don't have any bars here.
Never get any signal in the Underdark. All right, so
You could ask the audience. You could do a 50-50.
what's a 50-50? Oh, right. I never actually really watched the show. It sucked. So like you've Kobayashi Maru'd me here, and I'm just looking at this like We could Assassin's Creed our way in there, but that would take literally hours of real time. Like, hang on, so I kill this one and then I stealth, and then I kill this one and then I stealth, and I've just got a pile of hand. I'm just dragging them in. You guys have been dead for hours.
All right. Not to metagame, but as long as I can survive till next round, I do have more to the plan.
Did we secure a boat? Like,
I mean, technically, yes. It would.
It's not a select. It's gonna be hard to what?
It would be hard to fit everybody in one,
but possible.
Very uncomfortably. It'd be like you know those Walmart fishing boats.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try to fit a whole party in there.
I mean, it's
Except
that
it's
or
a little wider. It's a little wider. But, yeah.
How do these things? Is this like rowboat situation?
Yeah, or Paul, you've seen people. The Kuatoa. There you go. That's actually perfect.
Hey.
The Kuatoa seem to generally prefer the swim when they're just going around, but you've seen them go through the area using either oars or poles, depending on. There are some things you can use the.
So, like fish in a barrel? Okay.
Matter of fact, I will put, just in case. There you go. There's all the boats.
I'm thinking I've got two ideas here. One involves probably more time than we have, but just in case, I'm going to go ahead and do basically a quick... Can I do a spot check as a free action?
Sure. Depends on what it is, but sure.
What I want to do is I want to see if there's anything around here, like, say, I mean, this is just a made-up example, but it's like a herd of bison that I could rush towards the town to distract the hell out of them.
I see. Yeah, make me a perception check. Perception or investigation.
We'll
Underdark bison.
I mean, you get the idea. I don't know what would be here. Where's
Stampeding Umberhulks.
Yeah. Oh, that would be horrifying.
While you're rolling. Hey, Airborne Junkie. Haven't seen you in a while.
Guess
Good to see you again.
Perception. Where's my dice? There's no dice in game. There really aren't.
There's some over here.
Oh, I see him. 8, 1. Okay. It's going to be a +3.
No, +3, not a 3. All right.
I asked him to look with me, Jim Jar, to also take a free action to look. Like, honestly, I was leaning this way anyways, so if I wanted to really metagame, I'd say I already have done this spot check.
All right. Make one, sure. Okay. He looks around and he points at the water and he says, it looks like there's some creatures swimming around in there. We could maybe see if they could cause some sort of distraction. And you look over there where he's pointing, and you see what, to use real world terms to describe them, there seems to be very vicious manta ray type things with like pinchers at the front and huge teeth.
Kind of like just the altar.
Yes, actually, that is one of them on there. Except
as I say, the thing that's dripping the blood into the bowl.
Yes, you see a bunch of those swimming around there. They seem to be somewhat keeping their distance from the Kuatoa in the water. The other obvious thing that occurs to you is you could just like start setting fire to stuff.
Seems to have worked so far.
I mean, the problem is I have no idea how I could encourage a load of water creatures to make a fuss, basically. That I have no idea how I could accomplish. I can't speak to them. I can't, like, I mean, I could swim down and start attacking them underwater. That sounds like a wonderful idea.
They'd never expect that.
All right, I turned to Jim Darn. I'm like, hey, do you have the ability to set fire to things?
Yeah.
Do so.
All right.
Now I am going to use
into this hut.
My action to do this, basically, and however far you're going to let me get in one turn.
Yeah. So the boat has a movement speed of 30, basically. and it works kind of like mounted. So once you're on there, you use its speed.
I'm guessing these squares aren't each 30, especially since they're actually angles.
No, they're
So I go
roughly 5 to 10.
30, whatever that is.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll really? I'll just kind of
Just cross the bay.
All right, hold on.
Okay. There we go.
Hop in my flying boat.
Guys, get in!
This is
Most
bedknobs and
impressive.
broomsticks. Yeah, you start going along there. One of the Kuotoa in the water just kind of stares at you curiously as
I just give a friendly wave as I'm going by.
Nothing
Yeah.
to see here.
gives you like a little salute.
Praise. No, I shouldn't stick my foot in my
Don't start that.
Praise Bahamut. No.
Uh,
No, my charisma
Looks-
on this character is a +0. So
It looks at you and does not understand common.
I can speak Elven. I say in Elven, your mother was a hamster, and your father smelt of elderberries.
Yeah, it hisses at you and dives under the water.
that showed him.
Would it
Crap.
actually know what an elderberry is?
I hope not. And I don't actually do that, by the way.
So to ask you a question, do
Yes.
you want me to control the entities you have out here, or do you want
I can go ahead.
except for Turby? He's
Yeah, because he's not with it. I can do Ront
okay.
since I've controlled him before.
Okay, cool. What do you think about to do? I will be right back. Sorry.
All right, so
Well,
while he's gone, yeah. Quickly, man, change everything. It's weird. We wiped them all out while you were gone. Not sure how that happened.
Oh, shoot, I'm not promoted. Damn.
Oh, it's like he knew.
Well, Skyrim is fantasy, swords and magic. So yes, I would say it does kind of go with D&D.
But mostly no.
Really?
I don't think Skyrim really has anything to do with D&D other than the fact that they're both fantasy RPGs. I mean, you could put Kingdom Hearts in that same category, you know what I mean?
True.
Not that I'm disparaging Kingdom Hearts, I'm just saying that there's it's like putting Star Trek and that's actually a bad example.
Plus, Skyrim is like automatic multi-classing from the very beginning of the game, which is
Yeah.
usually not easy to do. Like the first thing you do is pick up a sword and start casting fire. It's like I'm okay with that, but that's usually not a gateway for D&D.
Yeah, it's literally part of the tutorial in Skyrim. Yeah, sure, I can do whatever. Sneak, stab.
Yeah, I'm an assassin, heavy blade wielding magic user. Perfect.
I mean, I'm down with the Omni-Mage concept. I don't mind it. It's just that's kind of their thing. You can do that in Oblivion and Morrowind too.
Mhm.
Oops. Now, if you've played EverQuest, you've played D&D. Literally. Reminds me of that joke. How do we make why don't we make a tabletop version of EverQuest? Yeah, sure. This is a lot of rolls. Maybe we should make up a program to kind of do the dice too. Yeah, maybe we should also add like a graphics engine so you could see the effects of spells. Yeah, and then we could render the enemies as you're hitting them.
Wait a minute.
New Star Wars game. You mean the
Jedi Fallen Order?
Yeah. Black Desert Online Mobile. Yeah.
No.
I don't think I can do that one.
Hey guys, I got a question for you. You've been selected by Emperor Palpatine to design a super weapon. However,
Okay.
there are certain requirements. It has to be inspiring and bold and powerful and fun and humorous. What do you do?
Humorous?
That's in the question.
But why does he care? Okay.
All it says, our master feels the last ones have been rather drab. What does it look like and what does it do?
It's a giant red floating balloon.
Yeah, because it can't be gray again, because that's where the drab.
They're all
comes in.
gray. Yeah. We can't.
Yeah, you gotta spruce that up a bit, and don't make it white because then you can't see the stormtroopers.
Yep. But what does it do?
Yes. What does it do? Well, it can't bend lasers because they did that already. We're gonna bring that up again.
Oh, hey,
All
third.
right.
We definitely weren't talking about killing everyone here, and you did. So I wasn't promoted third, so I couldn't mess with the board. I'm sorry. You
Oh,
knew.
Well, okay, instead of a sphere this time, the new Death Star is going to be a cube. Does that just make sense?
I like it,
And then
it'll
you
have
know where
like
it's
a
gonna go from
tractor
there.
beam, and then,
Yeah.
Green tint.
Of course.
oh, because that won't be drab,
Exactly.
Mhm.
You know,
colorful.
Yep, a little
Yeah.
color in there.
I was just thinking the red balloon because it would inspire fear.
It's fair.
For the record, we just watched the new It this last weekend, so
So do they in fact all float?
they all float down here.
That's right. I've only seen the old Tim Curry
The
version.
new one isn't bad.
It isn't bad? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's not Tim Curry.
I know.
Exactly.
Oh God,
So
what?
that's strike one.
I'm trying to think of who the actor is that plays it.
The new one?
Yeah. He
It was
was
2016, right? No, 2017.
17.
Yeah. Bill Skarsgård? Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, never mind. This is not who I think it is.
Um.
I'm thinking of the other Skarsgård.
Yeah, you're thinking of the other one, the older one.
Right.
Yeah, Bill Skarsgård, the kid.
Huh.
Hemlock Grove. That's what I was trying to think of. Did you ever
Oh,
watch
the-
Hemlock Grove?
It's
No.
I keep seeing it in my Netflix queue, but
Okay.
no, that's the werewolf thing, right?
Werewolf
Ish.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's one of the main actors in that. But
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've only seen him in Deadpool 2.
that that's a bit part. Warwick Davis.
So
Wait,
Willow?
what? Yeah. Oh, did you hear they're remaking that?
Yes.
Oh, no. Okay.
But
Whose turn was it?
anyway, Bill Skarsgård, he does an amazing job playing Pennywise. So
Okay. I might check that out.
it's not the original, but
Right.
it's not bad.
Okay.
It is honoring the lore as opposed
Okay.
to other things.
Okay. Very cool.
So
All right. So,
Back to the
Teston and Ront, it is your turn. See,
Okay.
a lot of them have ganged up on Liam.
Okay. So he's gonna block for the QB going this way. So he would do a strength check.
He wants to
for-
shove him. Yes.
Yeah.
Strength athletics.
Okay. Oh, where's his character sheet? Is it in the drawer? Where are we at here?
If not, I can just.
Okay.
You are looking at a +3.
14.
14. Okay. Yeah, so he shoves him aside towards the altar, I'm assuming,
Mhm.
and creates a bit of a line here.
Okay. So when he shoves through, I'm assuming he's just gonna like kind of forearm check him and either like try and knock him down.
Yeah. I mean, he
Um,
basically shoved it up against the altar and brought him like on, down to his butt.
Oh, okay, great. So that would be his turn.
Mhm.
And are we done for full cycle, or is it back to me, or are we?
I mean, it's back to you. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to cast Aid.
Aid. Okay.
Yes. So I'm going to cast Aid on Liam, Ront, and myself because I can only choose 3.
and what does that do?
So it gives you for 8 hours. It gives you 5 extra hit points.
Oh, okay.
Because
your current
basically, this is mostly for you because you're a spellcaster and you're like standing in the crowd of piranha. So we're gonna give you a couple more hit points.
Yeah, and that 5 increases, I think, your current and maximum. So even if you lose it, you can be healed that back up.
Oh, okay.
Good spell.
So
Okay.
it's 40, and I will as well.
All right. All right. The archpriest starts waving her staff in the air,
Oh, this will be
pointing
good.
it. Yeah. Oh, is that meteor's form? No. No. Instead, what happens? You see this coming out from the air. This spectral tentacle manifests itself and kind of wriggles its way up through you and makes a strike at Liam. We'll see if we can actually score a hit here. Oh, maybe. Indeed, I might. I have a 21 to hit.
Oh, that absolutely does.
Yeah, so this thing, and Tess, you would recognize this instantly as a form of a spiritual weapon.
Okay.
And strikes at you, Liam, and hits you for, oh, sad, for an amazing 6 force damage.
Okay.
And there it remains, just wiggling around, getting ready to attack the next round. All right, and next turn, we come to Liam.
All right. First thing I'm going to do. Control flames.
Okay.
No.
I said, oh, their precious stuff on fire.
Yeah, basically just everything erupts in flames.
It's like priceless heirlooms.
My wicker swing set.
One of the
Stop it.
effects is you cause simple shapes, such as the vague form of a creature, to appear
Okay.
within the flames and animate as you like.
Okay.
What was the other idol?
I mean, there were so many.
Was the
Oh, the one in the
The one
hut.
at the beginning, yeah.
Okay.
the hut that we came from? You
yes, the sea mother.
know? Yeah.
Yeah, so it was. It looked like a humanoid female, but its heads and forearms looked like crayfish claws, and yeah, I mean, basically that.
So that's what I'm making appear in the flames.
Okay. Okay, and is it doing any particular types of motions or anything like that?
Its middle finger is slowly
I was-
rising up.
I was trying not to suggest that, but that was running through my head immediately.
So it's basically you said it had like lobster claws or something, right?
Correct.
It's going to basically be snapping at the idol that it is covering,
Okay.
the sea father or whatever it is.
Oh, Umalgagon.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So this thing starts rising out of the flames and snapping at whatever this thing is. Okay. Let me make a few checks real quick.
While you're doing that, I am going to move.
Okay.
No way.
Yeah, if you move away from these fine, hostile, fishy fellows, you will take some attacks of up.
So I am going to basically try and move through Taston.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
So
it will still provoke some attacks of op if you move away from them and move through Taston.
basically starting with a 5-foot move.
Oh,
Yeah, I figured that was going to happen.
Good.
It's not going to work.
that's fine. Just
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Basically back to here.
okay. All right. So then, as you move away, you feel them kind of snap at you, and then they suck completely.
Did it?
Except for one who manages to roll a massive 22. So you get a little bit of flesh ripped off as you control flames and then run away from these three.
Wait, someone rolled a 22 to hit?
Yes.
Okay, how much damage was that?
It was 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay. 6 more.
But you get away. And the archpriestess just kind of like just starts shaking her staff at the altar and shouting out, no, the Mogagon! Just trying to reinforce what's going on here. And a lot of the Kuatoa just start to slow down and just stare confusedly at this flame creature of the Sea Mother fighting the altar of Plumogagon. And then looking at the archpriestess guidance of support. Speaking of the archpriestess, it's not her turn. It's actually the whip's turn. All right, Rot. You're in my way.
Uh-oh.
Elven is a real language now, right? I mean, I guess.
Well,
Right, so they both...
Can I take that in college?
All right, so Ron takes a little bit of damage, but he sits there and he tanks most of it. He does not look incredibly well after it, though. A couple of them just get their teeth on him and start ripping out chunks of his arm and his shoulder. Yeah. These other ones near the altar, say they're a little too distracted by what's going on here to do a whole lot. And then we come to Mark. Mark, you smell burning, and you notice
What in
that
the world?
part of
Does
the
it
hut...
smell like
Maybe not.
calamari?
Yeah. And you see Jim Jar kind of like ducking out of this hut and moving on to another one. Presumably job accomplished. There is one thing you do notice which seems a bit odd. That Kuatoa that you were next to, he just suddenly like dives under, like something pulled him under.
Well,
and you see a couple of those manta ray like creatures grabbing onto both of his legs. You're glad you're in a boat, probably.
all right. Where's he at?
Oh, he's right here.
All right. All right. How down below the water surface is he?
He's about 5-10 feet.
Okay, I'm.
Oh, you're actually jumping in and save him.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and save him.
Okay. Yeah, so you see two of those nasty looking creatures grappling him. They have big choppers, and you also see that they have a barb on their tail as well.
Well, the good news is I have basically two actions here. The first action I'm going to take is a slug at one of the creatures holding him.
Okay.
How many negatives to hit do I have here?
You don't.
Excellent. I roll. That's actually not bad.
That's pretty good. That's a hit.
Okay. I was going to say, what the heck is my... I think that's a 19?
It's probably higher.
No, I'm using my dex, aren't I? So that's actually a 20. Anyways, right? It's proficiency plus dex?
Yes.
So, yes, I'm right. That would be a 20. Anyways, sorry. Future reference.
Mm-hmm.
So I give a slug, and then I realize I do crap damage.
You attack a lot, but it's for lower damage.
Like it's gonna go up in like 2 levels, I think. That is a 3 plus dex again. So 6.
6. Okay. You punch it in the face, and it lets this thing go, and you see like blood and a couple teeth float away from this thing. Definitely injured, but definitely not out of the fight. But no, it has its attention on whatever just attacked it.
Excellent. So there's still another one grappling this poor guy, right?
Yes.
As of the GM, since I'm buying you dinner Saturday,
okay,
how badly would it go if I suddenly had beams of fell flame burst out of my eyes at this moment in time?
I mean, it probably caused a lot of damage to whatever you were looking at.
But like, How to example, would anything, say, start to freak out a little bit?
I mean, make me an insight check on this.
Okay.
He's already freaking out, so like
I don't know why, man. He's just being eaten by something that I don't know what it is.
It's
3.
yeah, I mean, there's no telling. He's a weird fish man from the Underdark.
Screw it. So I'm going to use my bonus action to burn into that thing.
Okay. You want to get both of them in it, or
I want to get, if I can get both of them and not him, then yes.
yes, you can.
Okay, so they have to do the save here,
Okay,
which is
that's a fail, and that's a success.
damn. So
the one who has already taken damage failed.
the D8. I wish it was more. Can I buff this? Can I sell my soul to make this stronger? 7.
That's pretty strong.
If it was
All right.
70, maybe. No, okay. So
Okay, so yeah,
Now
so
here's
the
the
water
thing.
boils around them,
yeah, it's fell fire.
and the fishman does freak out more.
Stop freaking out! I start slapping him like.
Yep, that's gonna help.
Just
Pull yourself together.
Have you ever seen Airplane?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So then I burn a key.
Okay.
I go down to 3 key at the moment, and I take another swing at the injured one.
Okay. Yeah, it's not looking too.
I'm
great.
sorry. Actually, 2 swings. I'm sorry. So I get 2 swings. Can I split them up?
Yes.
Right. Actually, well, the first one's going to him. Let's do this sequentially. Let's try to min max here. So that is a 17
That hits.
for
Ooh.
7 damage.
7 damage. All right. So you punch this thing, shoot fire at it. It rolls over in its belly, and then you do another massive punch to it, and it stops moving. It just starts floating away.
Other punch goes to the other one.
Okay.
That's not a hit.
That is not a hit.
Anything else I can do? Double checking my here.
So you miss the other one, and you see it like almost intelligently look at the other one floating away.
Mhm.
What languages do you speak?
Common, Dwarven, and Elven.
Okay. It says something, and it's kind of muted by the water, but it sounds foul. It actually opens it up and says something to you. Yeah, kind of like that. It's kind of like imagine underwater black speech.
Oh God.
Yes. Does not seem pleased.
What's that, Cthulhu?
All right.
I think I'm basically out of
I think
everything.
you are done. You have spent some resources.
Wait, I played another key. No, I'm kidding.
All right. Mark, one thing you notice at the end of your turn, as a matter of fact, everybody notices this, but you feel this ground tremor happen, and this is definitely distinct from the.
And I feel this
rumbling.
in the water.
Well, yes.
That's
the water-
terrifying.
The water actually
Yeah.
like ripples
That's
because
not
you
good.
see what caused it.
Okay.
Out underneath the water, a little ways out in the shore, there's this little crack that just splits open in the bottom of the lake nearby.
Have you ever played Subnautica 3rd?
I have not.
You should, first of all. But second of all,
Yes. And you see the familiar Azarus and demonic energy start flowing from this crack.
and I immediately just get this hunger. Like I'm just. I
No,
start
you actually
drooling a little bit.
feel energized. All right.
Okay.
Teston.
Mm-hmm.
You hear.
Lightbringer says to you, something terrible is happening. Feel it.
I break the water. It's great, guys. There's demon energy everywhere. This is amazing.
Oh boy.
We must leave. Or kill everything.
I like that option.
I think the second option is going to be more viable since we're right here.
I love that binary option.
Yeah.
Run or kill everything. There is no
Yeah.
in between.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's no parlay. No.
Yes. Eldeth looks over you and says, What's the plan now?
Well, it is the relic in the center still burning down.
Yes, and it has that thing there. Note that the Durgar is still over here next to the Archpriest.
Mm-hmm.
He's over there, just going over the fire.
So, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take the cloak off the sunblade and just crank it to full brightness.
Okay, almost everybody immediately takes notice now.
Do I notice underwater? Like, can I see it?
Probably.
you see, like, it seems like somebody turned on the lights of the city.
Yeah, like I'm down here and all of a sudden I just
this glow.
Yeah,
and you're like, you know what that is.
Yeah, okay.
And so, yeah, since they all notice, I'm going to go ahead and cast Thaumaturgy.
Okay.
And basically, I'm just trying to distract them so Ron can get back without taking more damage. I'm going to cause harmless tremors in the ground for 1 minute, although that's probably already happening with the demon.
It is already happening.
Okay, so is that like also drawing their attention?
Yes,
okay.
In a way.
Well, because my original plan was I was going to say your voice booms up to 3 times as loud as normal for 1 minute, but they can't understand me because I speak common and abyssal.
Right.
So that does me precious little good. Or instead, I can cause the flames to brighten.
Just pour more gasoline on this fire.
Yep, just pour more gas on that fire. Why not?
Right. You're like, "Ooh, there's a distraction, but look, here's another distraction."
It's causing mass confusion.
You basically just want to incinerate this altar at this point?
Yep, and see if I can get them to either scatter in fear of fire and try and make my way to the dwarf.
Okay. You cast Thaumaturgy, and the altar just lights up. At this point, there's no saving it. The entire thing is just engulfed in flames, and actually, it looks like a gigantic.
All right.
Yep, kill it with fire.
Yes. Okay. Right on. So, at this point, like, everybody's distracted by everything right now. People are like, "Oh, there's a huge sword made of light, and also our altar is burning with our rival deity." And then people are fighting. What's going on?
I'm actually curious if anybody, I mean, obviously I don't know in character, but I'm curious if anybody has actually noticed the demon cliff, the demon chasm yet.
The guy next to you has.
So no.
He may have looked over.
There are other things happening right now. Yeah, he freaks out some more. It's become a trembling mess right now. All right. Great. All right. So the Archpriest waves her staff around in the air and tries to control this situation. This is not doing particularly well. And she just, she glares daggers at you, Tastin. Like, she knows. Like, she 19 perception knows.
Oh, great.
And she raises up her staff and brings it down on the dwarf. Actually, she's got to hit him.
Please let her roll a 1.
And
that would really.
She definitely hits him.
Damn, that would have.
He's prone, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you see this? This black negative energy just flow down her staff and strike him. You see, like, his flesh just begins to necrotize. Parts of his beard begin falling out.
Oh.
Need to look up his hit points.
While you're doing that, thank you for the host, Justin. I do appreciate that. I was thanking you earlier, but realized that my microphone was muted, so good on me.
Fortunately, Durgar are very resilient. He is barely alive. So she does that, and then she takes out this knife and just hands it to one of the Kuatoa next to her. And she says something to him that you can't make out over the din of everything going on, but you get the very distinct impression she wants him to finish this. All right. Liam. Your turn. You kind of feel this itch on the back of your neck, like, oh, it's that wild magic itch. Last time you felt this, it was near the Phaserus in
So it begins again. Oh dear Lord.
You're definitely not in it though. It's like, nearby.
So the first thing I'm going to do is once again cast Control Flames.
Okay.
So I lit it on fire and caused it to appear as if it is the rival deity.
Yes.
Taston has now made that flame immensely brighter.
Yes.
I'm going to make the flame bigger.
Bring it on home.
So we're gonna have our own Wicker Man from the Sea Mother here.
Oh yeah, it is just bonfire.
Okay.
Granted, it's only 5 feet, but it's 5 feet straight up.
Okay.
You know. I can only do the one spell, though.
Yes.
So.
I wouldn't give for chain lightning right now.
Soon.
Oh, God. Even Fireball would be nice right now.
Yeah.
Get that bundle, get that bundle, get that bundle.
Hey, Tazara. Good to see you. I look around. What are the other Koatoa around me doing?
The other Koatoa around you are just staring at it. It's like an audience for a battle, right?
Okay.
They are sitting there and just watching all that's going on, just in awe.
Okay. They're not aggressive
They're not
or
bothering
threatening
you at all.
Okay.
No.
All right. Then wow. Dude. Tazara. Thank you.
Damn it, Tazara. Nope, that's it. I can't be in a stream when Tazara's donating. I'm sorry, I'm out.
Gotta go.
Thank you. I greatly appreciate that. That's amazing. As for my character, though, looking around, there's no threat. I'm just going to stand here and wait until my next turn. I will. What's the term? Go defensive?
Dodge.
You on Overwatch?
Yeah,
Basically, prepare in case of an incoming attack.
Yeah, so
Held action.
that'd be dodge in 5e, although that does take your action, so if you've already cast a spell.
Oh, then I wouldn't be able to do that. Okay, so I'll just cast the spell and call it good there.
Okay. All right. So Taston, you and yep.
I am curious what kind of reaction the growing of the flames, because with that the deity is going to grow as well. So
Yes, you'll find out in the Archpriestess's turn.
Okay.
Well, actually, technically, you'll find out about some of them. So some of the Kuatoa begin scattering. They sense that this is just not going the way that they planned. This has gone out of control. So some of them are starting to disperse. You see the one that has the knife in its hand is looking at it like uneasily, like he's not sure if really what should be happening right now. But he will make a check. Nonetheless, he will try and plunge it into the Duragar's side. Critical hit. And you see the Duragar slump over and blood starts spilling. The other three, all right, these two start scattering. They don't want any part of this. Those three there, two of them seem to be loyal to what's going on. One of them just decides he's had enough of this and wants to leave. You want Roth to take an attack of op?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And make an attack then.
16.
16, that is a hit.
And he is 1d6.
1d6 plus 3, yeah, because I think he's
1d6 plus 3.
short.
Okay. 4.
Okay. Not enough to take him down by any means, but he gives him a good cut as he runs away. I like these hit point counters.
Where at?
You can't see it. It's in the GM area over here. But they've got this whole array of put the monster stats right here, and then they've got.
You should totally let me see it like when we're done or something, because I want to. I'm curious.
I'll have to hide some stuff.
Well, the next plot point is.
Let's see. Oh my God, a Balor!
What?
All right. These two other ones kind of circle around, and Taston, you and Ront are going to get attacked by one each.
Okay.
So we'll do Ront first. And this one lashes onto his side with its teeth and starts digging its nails into him, and he goes down. This other one comes up to attack you, both with its teeth and nails.
Mm-hmm.
Tries to bite you with a 20.
Yeah, that beats my 17.
Mm-hmm. And then the unarmored attack is a complete miss with a 9. All right, so it sinks its teeth into you, and this is the first time you've been attacked. You've actually been hit by one of these things. So when it sinks its teeth into you, you feel something like a jolt, like it has actually like discharged something.
Like chemical or electricity?
Like electricity.
Poison? Okay. Well, that's
All right.
not cool.
So you take 11 points of damage, and your nerves, your muscles are just kind of still like jittering with this electricity. So you currently cannot take react.
Okay.
Until your next turn. All right. That seems to be what they have done. The crowd is dispersing, and then we come to Mark. You're feeling good. The other Kuatoa is just starting to swim to the surface and towards the land to get away from this.
Okay, so that's good. I was trying to save his sorry hide.
He's getting out of here. You still have that one thing. And it's sitting there just looking, going like,
Sure.
At what point do I learn demonic? I'm just wondering.
I mean, if you want in game, I can start teaching you Abyssal.
There you go.
Might take a hot minute. We'll start you off with nouns.
All right, so I'm buying you dinner Saturday, right?
Okay.
I got to keep reminding you of this. It's very important. Actually, I don't even know if we're getting dinner. We might not be, because like the movie starts at 4. But
yeah,
how like is it a literal kill situation if I was to go towards the rift?
I mean, it feels real good.
I mean, I'm just wondering. Like, okay, let me cut ahead a little bit. What I'm thinking in my head is I want to absorb. Is that even a possibility?
Excuse me. I mean, potentially something like this really has never been tried as far as you know. If you'd like, you may make an arcane check.
Ooh, so this is hang on, let me double check. Yep, that's based on int, and it's definitely trained, so that's going to be a +0. And that's 15. Actually.
15. Okay. So because this is a very arcane magical thing that's happening here. You know that doing something like this, just based off like pure natural talent, is very risky. But potentially, yes. I mean, it could power you out.
I swim towards it.
Okay.
Full tilt.
All right.
How far do I get to the rift?
He's over 9,000.
Oh no, I can't take your guy out.
Oh God, I can't either. There we go.
It takes 2 people.
So
you start swimming towards that. You start hearing familiar sounds the sounds and screams, grunts and screeches of the demons that you had heard before in that portal in the Belkenveld are it's underwater, but it's coming from this thing.
Underwater. Okay.
You start feeling like immense amounts of demonic energy.
All right. I center myself. You know, all the training I've had as my monk order.
Yes.
As my aesthetic. I'm trying to focus my mind because, to believe it or not, even though this looks like I'm being evil, I don't want to become evil.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't want to have this be a I'm a dreadlord kind of situation.
Hey, if it'll work, man.
I mean, if we go that way, we go that way. But I would like to think of that as a fail state rather than a success state.
All right.
So,
a.k.a. wisdom save.
Thankfully, I have been boosting my wisdom. Unfortunately,
is that what you took at level 4?
Actually, no. I boosted my wisdom and my dex, so that both are now 16.
Okay.
Because I've been doing that since like 1st edition. Always make sure you're in odds when you make your character. So you get immediate benefit from stat ups.
All right. What's your total?
Not good. See, what's funny is wisdom is not a saving throw of mine. It's strength and dex for some frickin' reason. It's an 8.
An 8. Perfect. All right. So you feel this demonic energy just wash over you, and you start trying to center yourself, absorb it, and it seems to be working. You're
totally working.
You're containing it, and it's like this feels great.
I'm gonna die.
So
I'm only level 4. I didn't make it.
I need you to roll D100.
Me?
Yes.
Oh my god. All right.
Oh yeah, wild magic, baby.
No.
No.
The worst kind.
God dang it, I need another one. Hang on.
Speaking of wild magic, does the cantrip trip anything?
No, this is not like a wild magic system.
Okay, just double checking.
This one's 10s. That's 50. 50.
Dead center.
How much is it? 50?
50.
50. Okay.
Right in the freaking middle.
Okay.
Bahamut shows up. What are you doing, Smack?
Come on. Come on.
Starts shaking me. There's a line of gods behind him. God.
Okay.
So what? So like, I spend the whole 6 seconds. Like, what does anything happen? Consequence?
So, a couple things happen. A couple things are going to happen.
So first, my eyes explode.
The first thing is that you gain an additional ability of your demonic, additional use of your demonic boons.
Ooh, oh, that's really good, actually. But I got to remember where I wrote that down. So give me just a second.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can just keep going as I try to figure out where the hell I wrote it.
The other thing is that you are intensely fascinated on this rift. You need to absorb more power from this.
Yes, more knowledge, more power.
And as you are doing that, there is another rumble, which everybody can feel.
Actually, this would be...
And the rift begins to open up wider.
Sorry, because I got to keep track of several things now, several manas.
Yep.
And so it goes up by 1 real quick?
Yeah, so basically your current and maximum goes up by 1.
Awesome.
And Mark, you begin to see something begin to emerge from this rift.
Master, I have to pave the way for you.
But that doesn't matter. Like, whatever.
I mean, yeah, in all sincerity, I think my character barely cognates. It's just...
Yeah, actually, this is what the role was for. Currently, you are finding it hard to care about anything that goes on around you.
Yep. Okay. Okay, well, that's my turn.
Okay.
Is anything still... Not that I'm there, but is anything still burning? Is he still burning stuff up here?
As far as you know, yes.
Hey guys, do a spot check to see if there's fire showing.
There's other stuff going on right now.
Well, I mean, there's lots of fire right here at the middle of this altar here.
Until there's fire everywhere.
Our work is not done.
All right, Taston. Lightbringer said, something is terrible here. We must leave this place, please. I feel a demonic presence like nothing I've ever felt.
Okay, well, it's going to be a bit before we can go anywhere. Which one of these lovely little fish people attacked me?
This one right here.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna.
And end its existence.
Yeah, that's my main goal right now.
Okay.
Okay, 16.
That is a hit.
Okay, 8 plus 4 radiant damage. 11 radiant damage.
Ouch. That sears it quite a bit, but it is still very combat capable. All right. No good?
All right.
Okay. So, roll to get a death save. Eldith comes up and assists you in attacking this thing. Times. And crits it.
Oh.
Still does not manage to deal as much damage as you did, though.
Oh. Okay, then.
7 points of damage. Turvey is continuing to just go wild on stuff. He decks this other thing just to hit it. And is taking down this other crunchier one. It's like,
So tasty.
you notice that when it's fighting these things, he's not even bothering to like dodge. He's just taking the stuff, but it doesn't seem to be hurting him at all.
Oh, okay.
Like they're like trying to dig their teeth into him, and
He
they
just
don't
doesn't
seem to be able
care.
to pierce the skin.
Okay.
Turvey or Topsy, Topsy will come around here and fire off a bolt at the one that you're attacking and miss horribly.
Mm-hmm.
And you see
checks out.
in the entrance of the hut that you came out, the other archpriest, the father of the archpriestess over here, and he has a staff with a lobster claw on the top, and he raises his arms and he says, "Praise the Sea Mother!"
Sure.
And he will start attacking these heretics.
The non-believers, if you would.
Yeah. He gets real brave when things are going his way.
Well, we did kind of tilted a little for him. Here's a good
and then
show
he
for
falls
you.
over on his face as he manages to roll a 2 and a 5.
You had
School
one
kind of
job.
like slouches out. You see Shushar out here, and he's looking out and says, "My friends, we must have peace. Stop fighting." Nobody listens to him.
Mm-hmm.
One of the other Kuto actually just says, "Shut up, Shushar." Ufudo comes out. He just kind of hobbling out. Yeah, he's like, "Yeah, this is kind of going about as I expected." All right. The archpriestess. She seems absolutely pissed. What's going on? Did the ritual kind of not the way she wanted it to, and now people are killing her people over here. So she just starts marching over here, and that tentacle lashes out and tries to attack you again, Taston.
Okay.
She manages to roll a 23.
Dear Lord.
Yeah, for 5 points of force damage.
Okay.
And then she casts another spell. She points her staff at you and mutters some nasty words.
That's
And
screwed.
you must make a wisdom save, please, as you're attempting to hold you in.
Okay.
Also, there's some morale damage from the words she's saying.
Yeah,
It's hurting my feelings.
It's like hurtful.
It's just spiteful.
She just points
Words
her staff at you
hurt.
and says,
Words
"Jerk,"
hurt.
and it just hurts.
Yeah, it's just,
Oh.
and it's like there's a little tear, you know.
Yeah. 16.
You're slightly unshaven.
Yeah. Oh,
How much
I haven't had time, man.
I try to take care of myself, and
And we were prisoners. I didn't
the
have time
one
to shave.
time I don't actually have time. Yeah.
How much did you get?
16.
Okay, you save. You shrug off the spell.
No, I'm better than that. No.
No. I'll get a travel kit together. All right, Liam.
So my first question is, are there any friendlies around this priestess?
Of yours?
Yes.
Not really, no.
Okay. All of the Kotoa around her are hers, the aggressive.
Yeah, they haven't actively attacked anybody, but they're part of the same group.
Okay.
Actually, one of them next to her did technically attack somebody because he knifed the Durgar.
Okay. I really don't want to waste either of those. You know what? No, I'm going to play it safe, and I'm just going to cast Chill Touch on her.
Okay. Oh, clerics hate that spell.
So that would be an 17 to hit.
That is a hit.
Okay. 8. So that is 7 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And it can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn.
This is why clerics hate that spell. Okay. Yeah, so that spectral hand sticks to her and prevents her from getting hit points. And she just stares at you and then bares her teeth. And then we move on to Noah's turn. Unless you want to move anywhere, Liam. I mean, you're behind the defensive line, so. And I think you're muted.
Yeah, I just realized that. At this point, unless I am at risk of losing sight of the priestess, there is no need to move. If I am at risk of losing that line of sight, then I will move to maintain that.
Yeah, not unless she does something to.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Aston. You have an attack coming at you from this Kuoa.
No. Okay.
2 attacks, rather. A bite, a miss, and
Okay.
then an unarmed, which is a miss, manages to just bungle those up. And then this other one manages to miss Eldith. That's great. These other ones continue to run to get out of here. This one is sticking close to this priestess. And the other Kotoa seem to be getting out of this bloody battle area. Don't want any part of this. Not anymore. You just hate it when a rally goes bad. You go away. You go. Yeah. Oh, this is just stop at him. Okay, cool. You're very quickly creating this little arena between these loyalists and the arch. Meanwhile,
Out of the rift.
no, there's now part of the town on fire. You see, that now that stuff is clearing out, there is smoke and fire coming from over here as one of the huts is burning.
Sure, more distractions.
Yeah, why not? Burn all the things. All right, Mark.
So,
I mean, you can make another wisdom save.
well, first I want to absorb more.
Oh yeah,
Obviously.
Roll me
So that's the
D100.
first thing I do. Is I just
D100 in a wisdom save.
the 10 as usual. This is the 0, so that's 26.
26. Okay.
And the wisdom save is not great. That's a 9. That's literally
All right.
one more than last time.
So, a couple things are going to happen.
Oh my god.
First thing is that your maximum current boost goes up by 1.
That's getting scary.
Hmm?
Like 1 boost was nice. 2 boosts.
This is so easy.
Yeah. Guys, I'm about to leave the party. I'm gonna re-roll.
I was gonna say I'm hearing the DBZ power up in all for some reason.
A hair is sprouting from my
exactly.
head. Blonde for some reason. All right, so I'm
Wasn't
even
it blue now?
No, I'm not at SSJ 3 yet.
God tier.
What's the second horrible, terrible thing that happened?
I'm getting up now.
Oh god, that's
Type in,
wonderful.
how bad can it be?
Here we go.
God, I look. What is with my webcam, Gwydo?
Yeah, I don't know. You're fuzzy.
Yeah, and I'm not fuzzy on my end.
No. I think it has something to do with the chroma key or something, but I didn't feel like
do me a
messing
favor
with
and
it.
just turn it off. See if it changes it. It's been bugging me for a few minutes now. Because everyone else looks fine.
All right. Okay.
I can do this.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Mhm.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you still need more power up.
I do. I mean, it's just so apparent.
But there is a concern here.
Well, I can't imagine why there's a concern. I'm getting more power.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
I rolled a 9. I'm just.
Here's the
right
concern: other people can steal this power from you.
now. I'll have to kill all of them.
Yep.
I mean, you don't have to kill people. Like that's ridiculous, right?
Or is it?
You're not.
I don't know.
You're not that gone.
Mm.
But you're a little paranoid now. Like if it's this easy, people will definitely come. And like, there's a limited supply here. How much you know?
Anybody could walk in and take this.
Anyone.
All right. Cool. So you continue to do that, and there is another rumble.
Is anything? Am I capable of paying attention to anything that isn't the?
I mean, you are aware of it.
I'm just curious if I'm aware of what's coming out of the rift immediately in front of me.
Yeah, you see more of it now. This massive tentacle is coming out. It's just rising out like something is actually physically trying to rip this crevasse open. You see water start to, like, you're almost getting pulled with it as it starts to flow into.
Yes, must go to the place. Wait.
I mean, you definitely don't want to be in there.
Yeah.
Like, crazy. Come on. All right, Taston.
All right. So I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on the priestess.
Okay.
She needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
I roll the natural 20.
Well, then, yeah.
All right.
Well, that
Good.
was a waste. That was
All
a
right.
thing.
Rock continues to be there. The crew continues to attack your target, getting a couple hits in. Ooh. Being the only thing there, Turby has joined in on this as well. Just clawing and slashing at this thing. This Kutoa looks bad off now. Like bad. It's got a couple of crossbow bolts in it and a bunch of sword stabs. It's been burned by radiant damage. And
Walk it
now
off.
there's a deep gnome were-rat hanging off of its arm.
Mm-hmm. He's run the whole
says,
gambit.
"You're doing good. Keep it up."
Keep it up.
Shushar walks over here and tries to stabilize Ront and manages to succeed. We should be friends. Everyone should be friends. Put down your weapons.
Nobody
You
puts down
just
their
hear
weapons.
in the distance in Dwarven, no!
All right. The Archpriestess moves over to Taston, and you see her do something very familiar. She reaches out to try and touch you with her staff as it glows with this negative
Okay,
energy.
bad touch. Bad touch.
Yeah, she's trying to give you the bad touch.
I'm gonna block it with a shield.
But your AC is 4. So this is attack versus your AC.
24. This is like the most dexterous priestess, but this little flappy fish feet coming up with like,
It's like,
and I'm like, there's no way she could actually touch me. And she's like, I've hit you 17 times. You're already dead.
you're already dead.
Like,
It's
okay. I know.
I did roll an 18 on the dice too, so.
No, it's legit. Okay, so how much damage is that? Other than all of it?
It is all of it. No, it's not too bad. Well, not as bad as you might think, right?
I'm playing with the chroma. Oh.
No, I know. I'm like.
Okay, it might be
Weirded
bad as you
out.
think.
Yeah. Then.
That is 22 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Ooh, that might help.
I'm at 2 hit points.
Okay,
Yeah, there we go.
and then the tentacle goes to attack you.
Perfect.
Only a 14 to hit, though.
Okay, so
Okay,
Stave that
with your
off
2
somehow.
hit points, with your mama and papa hit point, you manage to deflect it with your shield. All right. And the Archpriestess says, "You will die as a sacrifice to Umagagon." But first, you got to lose those 2 hit points.
Yeah,
So,
not quite yet.
next we come to Liam. Liam, some big mojo spellcasting just went on there.
And I was not paying as much attention as I should have, and I feel bad.
Taston is on the verge of death,
As usual.
literally.
Okay.
The priestess needs to be neutralized in some manner or another. There's the summary.
That's what I needed. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Where's the... Oh, I see her. Okay. All right. Well, actually, does the priestess appear damaged?
Slightly.
Oh, okay.
From
In
your
like 4th edition terms, is she bloodied?
No.
Okay. I'm going to cast Scorching Ray.
Okay.
I'm going to direct all 3 rays at her.
All right. Say, get him, Ray. And they'll...
All right.
Here, everyone loves Ray.
on.
That's an 18.
It's a hit.
That's a 17.
A hit.
And that's a 24.
That's a hit. All 3 hit.
Okay.
Hit him, Tex.
noon.
That's... That's 29 points of damage.
Ow!
I feel like that should be like the Raiders of the Lost Ark scene where you get the guy's face is just melting.
All right, yeah. So yeah, you actually like just pry like a part of her, and she goes down to one knee, but she's not out of the count yet. But she's still got a bit of fight left. Not bloodied yet.
Come get some.
I will. Agagon will smite you. On my turn though. You want to move anywhere?
Again, if I need to move to maintain line of sight, otherwise I'm good.
Okay. All right, Taston, you have another Gwydo loyalist coming at you.
Man.
Here's the bite.
Big
14.
money, big money. Okay.
Here is the claw.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 22.
Okay.
And I know that's going to put you down no matter what.
Yeah.
So Taston goes down as
Not feeling good.
Inserts its claws into him and then withdraws them. Blood starts spilling
Sure
out.
wish I wasn't monomaniacally absorbing demonic power right now, but whatever.
No, it's okay. You'll come in at the last minute.
That's I'm going to be the cavalry moment here. I got this guy.
Playing the long game here.
Yep. I'm going to come out. I'm going to have lots of demonic power.
Yep.
I hope.
All right. Eldith takes some hits as this other one attacks her. 4. Eldith not looking too great. And then next, we come to Mark.
So I roll because I'm still fixated here. All right, so we'll do the so 10 as usual. Oh my god, 14 or 16.
Okay.
And here's my save.
Do you want to use the Platy roll?
Yeah, you know what? Is Platy, are you here? Because this is getting ridiculous. Can I just roll my physical dice and accept whatever it is?
Sure.
Oh, thank God. I was going to laugh if that was crap. So that's a 21. No,
21.
that's a 22.
All right. So, a couple things are going to happen. The first thing is that, again, your demonic boon quantity goes up by 1.
Jesus Christ. I'm bursting with demonic power, guys.
Yes. And at this point, you realize you're off center. And you snap out of it, and you realize that this is probably a bad idea.
But I need this power.
I'm in way too deep.
But it's...
You have that moment of clarity. But what does Mark want to do?
Absorb even more... No, Actually, a good question.
So the choice of what to do. Just now, no longer intensely fixated on it. Point of
What's coming out of the rift?
There's a massive tentacle coming out and ripping this thing open right now. There's probably something in the other end, but unless you want to go and look in the actual rift.
So there's a tentacle coming out of the frickin'
and it's about where to put about like yay big.
Okay. So here's my thinking. I'm like, all right, you know what? I actually do want even more demonic power, but I'm wise enough to know that I'm not wise enough to deal with it. You know what I mean? Like I'm not ready for this. So I'm gonna go ahead and basically, how far from the surface of the water am I?
I mean, not that far. It's immaterial movement to get to the surface.
Okay, so I'm going to poke my head over the surface, and it has like a 5 foot movement.
A lot of things have changed.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, whoa!
This part of the town's on fire, but people don't seem to be focused on that because
why are they not looking at the fire?
The Gwydo are being routed. You see a massive flame statue of what looks like the Sea Mother rising above.
Why is there a flame statue?
And
no reason.
You have just enough of a vantage over here to see that both Taston and Ront are on the ground, and the rest of the party are fighting other Gwydo who seem to have singled themselves out to actually fight.
Okay. Sure.
We've had a day.
All right, so I can set lots of fire to lots of things. You like the idea of doing. But the problem is, by chance, actually, I should probably roll. I'm going to roll a spot check.
Okay.
I roll total crap. No, that might be okay. That's a 12. Do I see Taston go down or being down?
Yes.
I'm like, okay, that completely makes my decision for me. It's like, okay, I've got to do something. So since I'm buying you dinner Saturday,
This is like 6 dinners now.
look, in fairness, I have probably
very hungry.
purchased more than 6 dinners for you at this point in time. But no, I don't know what to do. I actually don't have any good ideas here. It's funny, over in the Star Trek game, I'm like the idea guy. Like I constantly come up with tactics and strategies to finagle victory, and the GM hates me for it. Here I'm like, I'm a level 4 monk. I'm nothing.
Well, all you have to do is reverse the polarity on the deflector dish, and then you're done.
Oh my god, I will shoot you, sir. I'm gonna leave you dead.
The other one
I'm gonna leave you dead. No, okay.
Where's Tachyon Pulse?
Okay, so
You know, if you invent a deflector dish, I will allow you to do anything you want in this game.
Perfect. So here's the dish.
Yep.
Now it deflects.
perfect. Deflectors
We are set.
being dished. Okay, so I can't believe they're not paying attention to the fire. That actually is kind of irritating. It's like,
I
come
mean,
on, into all this effort.
Look, if you were in town and your priest of your deity was fighting a bunch of adventurers with sun magic, would you pay attention to that, or Bob's house over there is on fire?
I mean, it's spreading, right?
Yeah. I mean,
Is he still? In fact, that's such a good question. With my 12, can I tell? Is he still continuing to set things on fire?
I mean, he obviously has been, but you don't see him per se.
Hang on, as a player, that I'm suddenly controlling him. Is he setting stuff on fire? Still?
Yes.
Okay. Now back to me. I don't know if he's doing that, so I'm just going to assume. I don't know. Okay, I know what to do. I'm gonna get back in the boat. However much of my movement that eats up.
Most of it to get back in.
As I say, that's probably a decent chunk of, if not all of my movement. But now I use the boat's movement. So, however far down here you'll let me get.
If you use your entire turn to get down there, then you can get about halfway down here.
Let's go ahead and go for it.
Sure.
Is this like even close to shouting range of them?
If you shout very loudly.
That's a no. Anything? Oh, okay. I would like to burn an eye blast.
Okay.
I know that's kind of violating the rules because I already burned my own turn. Okay, and
No,
I don't have
that's
a
a bonus
target. Okay, fair. But what I don't want to target a person. I can just shoot wherever I'm looking. Right.
Right.
So what I want to do is basically set off a signal with the eye beams that they can
Just
see.
go, ah!
Yeah, I'm cyclopsing the ceiling, basically.
Sure.
So just
All right,
see this
so
green flame.
Liam, Tassin, you're taking dirt nap, sorry.
Yeah, not seeing any of this.
Liam, you see like over the buildings over here, this moving eye beam just kind of like go up briefly for a moment and then stop. like it's heading down this little channel right.
That was a thing.
You know where Mark is. All right.
Apparently, we have a new party member. Cyclops is joining us.
God damn it. I mean, in fairness, his beams hit like a truck. Like everyone makes fun of Cyclops, but he does damage. He could probably solo this entire encounter. No joke.
Until no one notices that he's no longer in the party.
And just do this for a minute. There you go. He wins.
All right. You do see Jim Jar coming out of the hut over here.
Oh, hey, he saw the beam too.
Well, this will happen to be his next stop, so he's in here.
Oh. Jim Jar. Jim Jar.
Hey, Brigwin.
What?
Brigwin.
Yeah.
Jump in the thing. Jump in the boat with me.
He'll do that instead of setting the fire in this building. So he goes over, he leaps onto the side of the boat, hits the edge, and then scrambles up inside. All right. Where are we heading, Captain?
Okay. Right here. Oh, wait, he can move the boat on his turn. There we go. Okay, we're here now.
You can't peasant railgun the boat.
Listen, I'm just saying. Okay, fine. I say, peasant rail, get the boat over there. The idea is, I'll go ahead and tell them the plan. The idea is to get the boat basically to the edge there, so they can get in. Like that's the shortest path they can take to reach here.
Yes.
And then we get the hell out of Dodge. Like,
Okay.
This is an escape action here. We're fleeing.
Gotcha. All right. The other archpriest comes out. He shouts about the Sea Mother. Sea Mother bless, not breast. Bless my allies.
See, Mother. I'm not going to finish that sentence.
And he casts a spell. He will cast Mass Cure Wounds. So.
Tell me he fizzles.
He fizzle? Why? You want your party members to die?
Yeah, what the heck?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was the other guy. I'm
No.
sorry.
I'm dying over
Sea
here.
Mother. Look, all I'm saying is that if you give yourself to
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Taston, you recover 12 hit points.
Yay.
Ront recovers 12 hit points. Everybody over here recovers 12 hit points.
Do I recover hit points?
No, you're too far away.
Damn. Also, I'm at full health.
I'm guessing I'm out of range.
Have you lost any hit points?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You did get hit on the way out.
I got hit
not
twice.
I forgot about that because you took an attack of opportunity.
So I get 12 back?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Like, I can only do that. Let's see. Oh, I can actually do that once more. So, keep up.
So go nuts.
I can
Wait,
do
they
that or
leveled?
scry on
Holy
somebody.
crap.
Tell me what I should do next turn. All right.
Scry on that Mark fellow, that devilishly handsome and extremely powerful monk who should be in charge of the party, really, if I'm being honest.
There is another tremor, although this one is much, much larger. And there is a massive splash as a tentacle erupts from the surface of the water. You see the water begin to start pooling in that direction as if there's been stopper pulled out. And the manta ray type creatures in the water start going insane, and you see Kuatoa already in the water start fighting and thrashing around, some of them getting pulled under.
Guys, I'm second guessing my escape via water plan.
Yeah. Lightbringer says, please, it is terrible here. It hurts to be in this place. It's your turn, Taston. You are up.
Okay. I am going to cast Toll the Dead. And that's another wisdom save for her.
I have rolled a 13.
Does she save wisdom? Or is that against something of mine?
That's against your spell save DC.
13.
Okay,
Is
so
my
she has
spell.
saved. Clerics are very wise. All right. Kirby will continue to wail on this one. And takes him down and just starts ripping parts off of him. Just eating it.
Hey.
Yep. Eleth and Topsy continue to help out here. Topsy doing share of the work. Upto starts stepping over the blood over here. And like taps you on the shoulder and says, I think the boy over there with the giant fire eyes wants us to leave. And Stool is just going,
As soon as we have a path.
That's your job. I've got the exit vehicle. You got to break out. Actually, I'm going to pop out and try to help. You don't know that.
Right.
I'm going to try to help you, but you don't know it.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. The Archpriest. Fool father. I too can scry twice per day. Okay. She casts a spell, and you see a horde of demonic-looking spirits appear around her. And go out to a large radius. And they just start whipping around everyone in this area. Grab,
It's a good thing I'm nowhere near that.
yeah, it's a good thing you're definitely not anywhere near that.
Yep.
Storage. Oh, I'm testing out the radius stuff here. Here we go. That may be too big. See.
Failed to load module or object.
Really? Can you see this thing I'm waving around?
I can.
Yeah, if you look up Lore Reloaded on YouTube, I am MacLeod. The
So,
Star Trek Adventures.
The spirits are swirling around in that region. They seem to only be affecting people that she can see.
Well, that's convenient.
Yep. Like many spells, that is very convenient. And she'll just have the spiritual weapon attack. Eldith, take this. Never mind, don't take this. It misses. All right, Liam.
So I have to ask, as much as I hate to do it, does she appear bloodied yet?
She does not.
Okay. Oh, right, that was the other thing I was gonna do.
Fireball.
Oh.
No.
I mean, it's the only wizard spell, as we all know.
Okay. Is the idol still burning?
Oh, yes.
I think that ship sailed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Catapult
Okay.
on the idol.
Okay. Are you
In
throwing the
what
burning idol at her?
direction? Oh, that's even better.
What was the question?
Where are you throwing the burning idol?
I'm debating on throwing it at her.
I will tell you
Reap what
this.
you have sown.
The spell she has currently cast is a concentration spell, which can potentially be broken by damage. If people start their turn in it, they take a lot of damage.
I'm going to cast Catapult on the idol.
Okay.
Do it.
And launch the idol at her.
All right. So I'll give you this as well. This will deal an additional 1d8 damage of fire. If it's...
Okay.
All right. So I got to make a dexterity save, right? Am I good at this? I'm not bad at this. I'm not good either. All right. So she sees like a piece of the altar flaming get hurled at her and tries to move out of the way.
Please fail.
Natural 20.
Well, that's a dex save for me.
Okay. I was rolling the attack roll in case, but...
Oh, no. You don't even make an attack roll. I make a dex save. So, 7.
Bog.
May I claim my natural 20 because of how much she epically failed that dex save?
Sure. I'll give you an additional D. How about 5d8 for the standard? That's 3 normal bludgeoning, 2 fire.
8.
8.
14. 21. 28. 35. That was 4, so one more. 39.
He is definitely bloodied.
I would hope so.
Is this like Total War, where if you kill the general, the entire army routes? That would be really helpful.
Well, they're all running away anyway, so that's technically correct.
Most of them have routed it. At this point, there's just a few.
Does it break your concentration? Just wondering.
Okay, so The concentration check, as wreckage from her burning altar completely splats all over her and drives her into the wall. So what was that, 39?
Yeah.
So, concentration checks. So these are either 10 or half the damage, whichever is high. So I have and I've got to round down. So I have a 19 Constitution check to make. Constitution saving throw. Keep the spell.
No, you got this.
Oh, fortunately, my Constitution's a little bit better than my Dex. It's 1 better.
Okay.
Get
All right.
8. That will be amusing.
I have made my save.
Wow.
I have a 21.
Whoa.
He keeps the spell. And she just shakes her staff at you, says, I don't care if I die, you will die.
You're a very spiteful woman.
Yeah.
You're a killer.
So I have to ask, what effect on the population has the launching of this flaming idol had?
Oh, you'll see.
Okay.
Do you want to move anywhere?
No, I'm good where I am.
Okay.
Again, unless I need to move for line of sight.
Okay. So, I mean, like, these people have already, like, gone. They don't want any part of this. They just back off enough so they can just watch what's going on. As a matter of fact, they move away from you, Liam.
Okay.
Like, shh. That guy's.
In that case, I am going to move so that I can have partial cover in case I need it.
Okay. This one right here breaks and turns. He does not want any part of this anymore. Taston and Ront, you going to take an attack of op?
Yep.
Okay.
We'll have Ront first. 11.
That is a miss.
Uh, 16.
16. That is a hit.
Okay. Uh, 6 points of damage.
Okay. Gets scorched as he runs away. Manages not to die. Tries to join his brethren over there. The other one, who rolled an amazing morale check, continues to fight. Says, I promise, I will serve whatever god we serve. What is it again?
Whoever it is, I'm totes loyal.
Totes loyal, yeah. Mr. Totes loyal. Did I move the wrong one? No, I didn't.
Hi, Totes. I'm Liam. Nice to meet you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm talking about this guy. I'm sorry. Of course he made his morale check. He's part of the Sea Mothers clan. He's like, yeah, I'm Totes loyal. All right. Okay, never mind. We'll just move on then. All right, Mark.
Oh, God. Okay. So. Turn to Jim Jar, and I'm like, all right, Jim Jar, I'm going to leave you behind. You abandon me, I'm going to hunt you down and kill you.
Not a problem.
Tough
Okay.
but fair.
Cool. I grab the chain around his neck.
He's like, look, my neck's actually getting stretched up at this point. There's so many chains around it.
No, I don't actually do that. I'm not. I've got myself back. I'm not evil at the moment, and I'm like, okay. So, hop out. Here, grab me, or that works too. Okay,
Don't worry, I'm sticking with the boat no matter what.
okay, so I hop out. Is this Kuatoa like doing anything? Like the one that's right there?
It's like, you'll see this. This is weird.
I know, right? I say it just like that too.
I can't believe that the two clans are fighting. Where are you?
I mean, I can.
Where are your scales?
What? My scales are. What are you talking about?
Your merchant scales. What did you think I was talking about? No,
They're right here. Look. Can't you see them?
you smell weird.
I do. Not as weird as you. You need to have yourself cleansed in the waters of the Great Mother.
Oh, that's a very good idea.
Does he hop into the lake?
Maybe in his turn. We'll see.
So what really happens is, how can I like make this in 30 feet? Actually, 40 feet. Excuse me.
40? Yeah, you can make it in 40.
Hang on. Am I at 40 right now? Hang on. I know I've been boosted once.
I think you're at 35 because you're.
I think you're right. I think I'm at 35.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's fine.
I am at 35. So at 35, I'm like back here. And you've seen Princess Bride, right?
Yes.
Everybody move!
Okay.
Like, I basically tell them to move with a free action. Do they look like they're going to?
I mean, what you just shot that, or you look like you're actually going to do something?
I mean, I'm gonna like pour through them and burn everything that's in my way.
Oh, okay.
Isn't
Yeah,
them,
so your eyes are like flaming now.
Yeah, my eyes are on fire.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You get the feeling they're probably going to do what you say.
Okay. I'm debating if I want to push it. I could just double move.
You
Right,
could
like-
step of the wind for a key point and dash as a bonus action.
You're right, I
Then-
could.
Oh, then you couldn't use your eye flames. Actually, you
Yeah.
could dash as your regular action and use your eye flames.
That's true. I think I will go ahead and dash as my action then.
Okay.
Go through however far. I mean, I don't know the distances. And then yeah.
You're like, everybody move, and you just move through them anyway.
Actually, you know what?
Don't wait for an answer.
I take that back. No, I still say that because they need to be out of the way when we come back.
Okay.
So I'm still saying that.
Gotcha.
And I rush through, and I'm sure I'm not in range. This thing's only got like a 30-foot range.
If it's 30 feet, then no.
I don't remember actually. Give me 1 second. This won't take me long. Burning blaze, blah 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 blah. 30-foot long. Yep. 5 foot wide, 30 foot long. Okay, so
Not
in
quite.
range. In that case, I mean, I only have my bonus action left, anyways. I could burn a key to dash again.
Yeah, but then you're done.
But
You probably don't want to move into these whirling demonic spirits.
absolutely. I'm sorry. Where's she? There she is. I see her. Yep. And she's not in 30 feet range,
No.
but I'm gonna go ahead and dash to like here if I can, basically
Okay.
outside of the range.
Yep.
And that's it. That's all I got.
Okay. So the archpriest of the Sea Mother starts his turn in the Spirit Guardians and makes a wisdom save. 6 no fails. And takes 3d8 worth of necrotic damage. Not too bad for it. Everybody's still up?
Yep.
All right. He starts casting the spell. And a spectral lobster claw appears behind her and starts attacking her, which totally whiffs. Just getting warmed up. The old, ghost lobster claw. All right, good. There is another tremor, even more intense than the last one, and another tentacle right next to the other one bursts from the water. You see blood start spilling into the water as those manta rays continue to attack the Kuatoa water. Most of them, if they can, have moved out at this point. The ones over here that you told to get out of the way, do get out of the way. Yeah. These do as well. They know that you're not going that way. And yeah. Aston, your turn.
All right. I'm going to attack. Priestess straight on.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. You started the turn in the Spirit Guardians. So please make me a Wisdom save for both you and Ront.
Okay. So Ront will be first. Not sure what his wisdom is, but I rolled an 8.
That is not sufficient.
Okay.
Okay, and what about you?
All right, and then for me, 17.
Okay, that is sufficient. You will take half damage. You see Ront goes down. The demonic spirits just latch onto him and necrotize a lot of his
No,
flesh.
not again.
He takes 18 points of damage.
Oh.
You only take half, though. You only take 9 points from the cross.
Oh, only. Okay.
Yes. Eldith goes down. And you see for the first, and Wupido's like, oh! For the first time, you see that Turvy, for the first time, has been damaged by this magical necrotic energy.
Okay.
And this just flies him into an absolute rage. But take a turn first.
Okay. Now or never. Uh, 21, not natural.
That is a hit.
Okay. 12.
12 points of damage. Okay. I must make a Constitution saving throw to keep this up. DC of 10. And the spiritual guardians fade as she loses cover. Rolled a 7.
Seems odd. Getting hit with an entire, like,
No,
statue,
yeah.
you know, doesn't knock her out of concentration, but just stab her with a sword. She's good to go.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting that, you know?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Turvy. We'll just do him first.
Okay.
He runs over, just like actually like climbs on top of your shoulders and launches himself over you like
Okay.
bounces on her.
Like a spider monkey.
Yes, and manages to miss every single attack.
Perfect.
Bufido, after taking that damage, decides to get in a little bit of this action. And he pulls out his short sword and tries to stab her and misses terribly. This is going great for the home team. Eldith is just there going. Shishar tries to stabilize Ront again and succeeds. Topsy will get in on this action a little bit with her short sword. Manages to hit. So close. So close. Priestess is still up. Just barely. Definitely bloodied. Far into bloodied.
Okay.
Still goes weak, 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 weak.
So
weak,
helpful.
Weak. I'm helping.
Yeah.
All right. It is her turn.
She gives up.
Kind of.
She throws in the. Oh God.
She pulls out a dagger and stabs herself in the chest.
Okay, that's not good. I'm actually in range to see this at this point, so I'm like, guys.
She says, "Blood for the Magaga."
Guys.
That's the wrong one. But now she's a priestess of corn? I don't. Okay.
And she kills herself.
I'm claiming the kill on that. Dibs.
I like how Liam probably had this like, oh, I'm going to do this and this, and she goes,
Just ruined it.
you know, cultists be like that, yo.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
They'll kill still you themselves.
Out here in these streets.
All right. And as she does that, there is another massive tremor. And 2 more tentacles emerge from this thing. At this point,
we need to bail.
you hear this gurgling howl, this monstrous howl coming from these 2 tentacles. It just echoes all throughout the cavern. It is almost deafening. All right, next up is Liam.
Who's left alive of the obstacles?
Nobody.
We need to bail. Like, I'm saying this in character. There are some unpleasant things coming out of that lake. Trust me on this.
I'd say my plan worked rather well.
That's great. We need to bail.
Like, Liam's just like not a good start. It's like, yeah,
We need to
this is fine.
go.
Yeah.
So before we go, I'm gonna
You gotta loot the
basically.
corpse.
I've got time, so I'm gonna cast Spare the Dying.
Oh, we're still in initiative.
Oh, we're
that's-
still in. Oh,
that's
I was
not
actually just
good.
going to ask.
Oh, that's
Yeah, never mind.
good.
Hey, Leadfiend. Hey, Shadow Machine.
Oh my God, Shadow Machine, really?
I saw a picture earlier today. I'll actually send it to you. It'll be funnier that way. Anyway, so we're still in initiative.
You look around. There's nothing left to kill, so
I'm
not joking. My character in character is saying, "Look, there's hell coming out of that lake."
So the other priest that we have essentially at this point helped.
Yes.
I'm gonna just look over. I believe that satisfies your request.
Yeah, he's looking at the monstrous tentacles going out. He's like, huh? Yeah, it does, of course, yeah.
That's great. Moving on.
I'll be taking my leave now.
Yeah, I think we might all be doing that.
I am going to approach the body of the priestess. I'm not going to waste time searching. I'm just going to basically give it a once over, take a look, and see if there's anything that catches my attention.
Yeah, do a quick either perception or investigate.
I'm going to do an investigation. Wow, that's going to be a 23.
Okay. The only thing of real, just on a casual inspection, the only thing that really sticks out to you is the dagger, maybe the staff, and he's got like a totem that looks like it's got this weird two-headed creature on it.
Okay. I'm going to grab the dagger and the staff,
okay,
and look at them more closely as I am leaving.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah, so you grab both of them. You kind of get a feeling of unease as you grab the staff, but hey, who doesn't when they grab slimy fish?
Yep.
Okay. Perfect. Want to do that?
Okay, that's not creepy.
So like, come join us.
Yeah.
Yeah. These people are starting to move away. I'm not going to bother moving every single one of them, but people are starting to wonder what's going on with the giant tentacles, and there's a couple of them that are arguing over what they should do. They're in chaos right now. Attacking you though. All right, Mark.
How are we still in initiative? I'm so confused by that I'm not sure how to deal with this.
I think it's because of the tentacles.
Yeah,
Just
but
going
like,
out on a limb.
I mean, this isn't Warcraft. We can't beat those. We can't beat those conventionally, guys.
Oh no.
So, I propose we build a device.
Okay.
And we'll need to get as high of a war score as possible. I'm done. Oh, hang on. It's been weird. There we go. Okay.
It also doesn't matter because Ront and Eldith are...
No, Ront! We need to get him up. I look at him
Ront's not.
and...
Sorry. He just is at 0 hit.
Okay, so I burn eye beams at him to cauterize his wounds.
Sure.
And then I punch him back to life.
So it worked so well the last time.
Okay, help me out just real quick. That lake is huge, right? Like we talked about this before?
Yes.
It's also basically the only exit we have?
I mean, not really. You just got the land exits over here and over here.
Okay. Well, all right. New plan. Screw the lake. Screw the boat. That was the plan until Cthulhu started coming through.
Right.
So what I'm going to do, how far can I get if I move, and dash?
So that would be, what, 105? 35, 35, 30.
Yeah.
That's pretty far. Where are you trying to get to?
I want to get to Jim Jar and tell him to get out of the friggin' boat.
Okay, if you do move dash dash, I mean, you don't even have to move all that way because you can.
Well, the idea is like, okay, so I look at the others, like, and I basically point in one of the two land-based directions for exit, and it's just a really quick question, like,
I think that's probably a good idea.
No, which?
Probably away from the water.
They're both equally away from.
Yeah, they both go across the edge, if I'm remembering the map correctly.
If you zoom out, you can see this much better.
So you are specifically headed in a direction right now. There isn't.
I'm just standing there, being like, "Where do we flee to?"
Southeast.
Okay. What help me out? North is that way. So we're gonna go down. In other words, so I really do need to book it then. So I'm gonna get up as far as I can. I want to get in shouting range of Jim Jar, basically.
Okay. Yeah.
We're bailing on land, buddy.
But I'm stuck in this boat.
Oh crap! Is he really hanging on? I got you, buddy.
There you go. All right. I'm just gonna put myself next to the boat, so that reminds me to get out.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
Definitely not actually.
He gives you the.
We're bailing.
But,
We're bailing.
All right.
And
he will take his movements and dash to get over there.
Yeah, that's pretty much my move, is to get him the hell out of Dodge, to warn him that we're bailing.
Okay.
That's all. That's my turn.
Yep.
I'm trying to save Jim Jar.
All right. The Archpriest will cast another Mass Cure because people are down. So everybody over there can enjoy 14 hit points. The Ron is back up. Eldith is back up, although they are prone. And he says, looks at the tentacles. Not really sure what that's all about. Probably my daughter's doing, but sure it's nothing to really worry about. And at about that time, there's another tremor.
Perfect.
And the tentacles burst even further out of the water, and they are followed by the rest of the creature. There are two monstrous heads which come through the surface, and they both resemble these angry baboon heads.
Oh my god.
Curved tucks, and they just howl as they come out. They just burn with just bloodlust and madness, and water just cascades off this thing. There are waves just rushing towards the shore as this creature, standing at least 30 feet tall, erupts from this crevasse. This is why we're still in initiative.
So, do I have to roll to know that that's Demogorgon?
No. Nobody does.
Nobody's surprised.
You have to roll to know who the devil is.
But that's not the devil, that's Demogorgon.
Yeah. It's close,
I mean, and fair, he is one of the
It's on the
demons.
list.
It's like the prince of demons, so...
Yeah, he's up there. He's way up there.
Yeah. So he's in initiative now.
Can we, get... What's my computer doing? There we go. Can we get, a thing that allows us to move faster because we're terrified because that's Demogorgon?
Now, first, what I'd like to do is everybody make a charisma saving throw as he emerges.
Oh my god!
Okay,
yep. Just because he's there. Yep.
So
I was actually expecting.
Bregwin just contributed to the game.
Okay.
She just donated to give advantage on everything to run faster.
Okay.
Well, unfortunately, the charisma save is not that. So
No.
and that's terrible because I rolled a 2.
So there is, and there's basically this supernatural wave of evil and fear that just watches over this entire place. You can see a lot of the Kuatoa just stand there paralyzed in fear. They cannot even move.
I'm gone.
So 20 not natural. I rolled a 19.
20 not natural. All right. 20 is saved.
And what is this for again? Sorry.
Charisma save?
Oh,
yes, this is a charisma save.
Charisma?
Yes,
Yeah.
and I'll say this. If you are near Shushan, you may have advantage.
I am not near Shushar. I had to go get Jim Jar.
So if you're in this group, Shushan.
Oh, I need to roll for Ranch. Hold on.
Yes, everybody has to roll for this.
Oh yeah. What's Jim Jar?
Wow. Okay, that's a good thing we had advantage because I just rolled a 1. Okay, 17. That's a little better.
What's Jim Jar's charisma?
Jim Jar's charisma is a... Hold on. What? He is going to have a +3 to this.
He's 14.
Okay. For anyone who has got below a 13,
Yes.
roll a D100.
Oh,
so
boy.
There's that one.
And for the record, you said we had advantage, so
That is correct.
I rolled a 7 for my first roll, and I
Okay.
rolled a 7 for my second roll.
Woohoo!
Okay.
Right.
60 dead on.
60 dead on. Okay. All right.
55.
55. Okay. All right, both of you roll me a D10.
Okay.
Ooh, a 1.
A 1.
8.
Okay. 8. All right. Both of you
Die.
are currently paralyzed in fear.
There are many worse things that could happen there, so I'll take that, honestly.
The D10 you have rolled is the number of minutes this.
Paralyzed for 8
You may make a save
minutes.
at the end of
And
every turn. You may make another
So-
charisma save to try and break it.
It's 480 rounds to give a little bit of perspective.
And mark this down as well. Both of you who have failed have 1 level of.
No, we're finally tracking that. Where am I going to put? Okay, I am.
Although Mark, like, props to you. You siphoned off some of Demogorgon's power, so enjoy that.
I mean, I'll take some more.
Yeah, just go up there and be like, "Hey, got a
Hey,
little
buddy."
bit, All right.
So since the plus to running thing wasn't a thing, Bregwin has changed her bonus to all charisma rolls.
Okay. All right. We'll remember that when you have to make the save at the end of your turn. But first, Taston. So Taston, you see this happening. Interestingly enough, everybody saved as far as the NPCs go, except for the Archpriest. He is currently sitting there, just terrified, and you can see that both Mark and Liam have also retreated into their own minds at the site. What would you like to do?
Okay, well. Can I do a strength check to see if I can pick up Liam and run with him?
Sure.
Since he's paralyzed, he's not going to be going anywhere.
Actually, if you want to, are you proficient in medicine?
Yes.
All right, go ahead and roll me a medicine check.
Okay.
Something that Aston, the character.
23.
23. Okay. So and you have probably seen this before. They're in, even though this is magically induced, they're still in basically a state of shock.
Okay.
But you're pretty sure that at least for a temporary solution to get them out of this, you need to do You need to give them a jolt to their senses. If you're on the battlefield, sometimes that just means smash them in the face with. Cure them with damage.
Okay.
Now you can still pick them up and try and carry them.
I was gonna say you could literally carry us.
I was gonna say either that or I'm gonna have to
know.
like gut check Liam with the shield and see if that does anything.
Yes. You also notice that Lightbringer has gotten much, much brighter. And she is not saying anything, but you get this intense feeling of fear from her, as if she...
Because she failed her saving. Okay.
Yeah, intelligent weapons.
Yep. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna grab Liam. See if I can run with him. Ron, help me out. Liam's stuck.
Oh, okay. Liam's stuck. All right, he picks up Liam, and you both just cart him off like a rug.
Gotta go.
All right, which way are you going?
This way.
This way?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, I mean, that is the direction that Mark is in.
Yeah.
Okay. I will say that with Ront helping you, you can move your normal movement. So if you want to dash, you can go a little bit further.
Okay.
Also, I Am Echo has just donated to provide assistance. They're saying that they want it to go to helping Lore out, waking him up, giving him hit points, whichever will keep him alive and help him get out of here.
The funny thing is, I'm at full health. I haven't taken a single lick of damage this whole fight.
Guess
Yeah,
what?
rub it in.
But the downside is I'm currently terrified because I just ripped out a bunch of energy of Demogorgon. I hope he doesn't look at me. God, don't look at me, please. Oh, God.
It's too late.
Don't look at me.
So, okay. So Turvy charges at Demogorgon. And Tachi says,
Wait.
Turvy, you moron, no!
Oh, God, no.
What?
Well, he's dead. He's dead. Let him go. Let him go. There's no salvaging him.
They're dead.
Bufido
She goes
picks
with.
up a stool and starts carrying him in this direction. A bit slower than, Ront and you, but is going to move in that direction. And yeah, that's it for them. Most of them seem to be following you and getting out of here. Liam, you're currently in a place far, far from here. Just in the back of your own mind. You know how when you had like a really bad dream and you just like you can never seem to wake up even though you know the dream? Like that right now. But you may make a charisma saving throw. I think with advantage now.
That is a 15.
15. Okay. So you come to, and you are currently being carried by Taston and Ront away from here.
I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be
But
here.
we don't want to be here.
All right, Mark.
In the
Mhm.
depths of my own mind,
Mhm.
all I can see is my master, the one who was butchered and murdered in front of me by demons. You remember him?
I do.
And he's actually staring at me accusingly. How dare you use the weapon of the enemy? How dare you become corrupted? I raised you for greater things than this. What is wrong with you? Sure, no, you don't understand. It's for good. I don't want power for power's sake. I'm not one of them. What do you think I am? Some kind of oh God, I can't think of the names of an evil group person?
Zent? Zentime?
Zent? You think I'm some kind of Zent? You don't understand. You're a failed. And his voice gets more and more demonic as I'm talking to him.
Go ahead and make your save.
All right, I suppose I'll do that.
So that may determine how this goes.
Wisdom, right? Oh no, charisma,
Yes.
which I have just as a reminder +0. So that's a 9.
Even with advantage?
Oh, right.
Isn't Dragon gave you advantage, right?
That's a 2.
All right. But yeah, the berating continues and it begins to get even awful.
Yeah, I'm not dealing with this well. I was doing what I thought was right. I'm doing my best.
And you hear another voice behind you of, remember that individual who had used that demonic artifact? The only one who survived.
Yes.
You hear his voice behind you, and he's holding out a hand and says, "You don't need this kid. Here, take my hand."
Do I have the ability to make a choice here? Because I failed. Like hard.
Yes.
Okay.
This will make sense. Don't worry.
I grip his hand.
Okay. And then he reaches back his other hand and strikes you in the face.
Oh,
And suddenly you come to. Jim Jar has just hit you in the face.
what the hell? Jim Jar?
He says, "We got to leave here right now."
Why do we gotta? Oh my god.
But your turn's over, so you can't do anything.
So I'm now currently staring, paralyzed in fear, up at Demogorgon.
Well, you're not paralyzed anymore.
No, I'm staring up, paralyzed in fear at
Oh, okay. Oh,
Demogorgon.
yeah.
Like, because that's the end of my turn. What the hell was that?
He's not slow.
No.
No, he's
Kuatoa
not.
go flying in all directions as his tentacles just lash out and crush huts, crush Kuatoa, starts eating some of them. It is a massacre.
Quick pause.
Yes.
Did we cause this? Is this our bad somehow?
No, but
Okay.
I mean,
Like-
we don't have the power to summon the devil.
There
Okay.
are many factors in this. It is not just one.
Yeah. Did setting
you-
the thing
you
on
see
fire
his-
cause a problem?
You see the eyes just like go back and forth, and it seems like whatever Kuatoa's gaze that he meets just starts babbling and curling up into a ball, like they're going insane just by looking.
Okay. Not gonna look. Not gonna look. Not gonna look. Not gonna
The
look.
water begins bubbling again, and you see other demons start emerging from the water as Demogorgon's army follows him. Aston, it is.
It's time to run.
You need to run.
A lot.
Liam, I'm assuming that you still consent to being carried.
So once it is my turn again, I will be in control of my facilities enough to ask to be let loose and able to run on my own.
Okay.
As of right now, I'm still recovering.
Yep. Okay. You see most of the group follows you, Taston, Liam, Ront, everybody over there. Topsy is still just trying to pull Turvey back from this, but is not having much success, although he is slowing him down. Liam, it is your turn.
All right. Who's carrying me?
Both
I
Ront
am and
Taston.
Ront.
Okay. So I'll look at whoever has the majority of my weight. I think I can make it on my own now.
It's probably gonna be Ront.
Ront promptly drops you. He's like, all right.
And I will pick myself up. And continue following.
As I say, and run without stopping ever. Eternal running.
All the time.
I just want to double check one thing here.
One thing?
Well, yeah.
By the way, third, I can use dash as a bonus action without using key, right?
No, you have to.
Really? I can't dash? Or is dashing my action? Sorry, I'm sorry. I said the wrong thing. Can I dash as my action?
Yes.
That's what I meant.
Yes.
Sorry.
You definitely can.
Still can use the terminology.
Yeah, that's not worth it. Okay.
Well, I mean, you've seen Stranger Things. You cast the fireball at Demogorgon.
Please do not provoke the devil.
Yeah, no, don't poke the devil with a stick.
Like I'm not actually sure. I was actually thinking about this, knowing Faerun lore as I do. I'm not sure any demon is above him. The only one that would qualify is Lulz. So,
There are
even that's
definitely
questionable.
demons that are more clever than he.
Oh yeah, but like,
As far as more powerful, I mean, he's called like the Prince of Doom.
yeah, he's the big boy. He's on the cover of the book for a reason.
It's on the cover of the book. No, this is actually the scene from the book cover.
Jesus, really?
Yes.
Wow.
Already? We're only 4th level.
Yep.
Yeah, this is the last chapter.
And that's
guys. Congratulations.
the devil.
Yeah. You done did
Congrats.
it.
Son of a crap.
Yeah, it's all been leading to this.
This is chapter 2. It gets much worse.
There's nothing else I'm going to do at this point. I'm following. If there are other people that need help to get up and run, I will provide what assistance I can. But
you look around. The person who's having the most trouble is Bupido because he's carrying a stool. He's a Darrow.
I will offer to take stool from him.
Okay. You want to go back there and grab it?
Yeah.
Okay. So you go back and grab stool, and Bupido says, "Oh, glad to have that load off. Let's leave."
One word. Run.
All right, Mark.
So, real quick, I linked in Twitch chat what the image of the Demogorgon smashing through.
Yep.
And so I am full tilt running and dashing. I am like, hang on, does anybody need carrying?
Stools being carried.
How fast
I mean,
can
if you
Jim
want
Jar
to,
go?
you can pick up people who are slower than you.
That's what actually. I'm sorry. I'm getting tired. I apologize.
Yeah.
It's already 11. Yeah, no, I would like to basically pick up people who need help. Jim Jar, I imagine, needs help.
Jim Jar's gonna be slower than you.
Yeah. I will totally, literally just pick him up with strength.
Okay. He's not resisting, so you pick him up.
Okay. Yeah, and I am freaking booking it. Let's
All right,
go.
move yourself. Are you gonna go all 105?
The full tilt. We're getting the hell out of. I don't know how long that is, how far that is. So I'm just gonna rely on you.
Spending the key to dash.
Why are we going that way? I thought we were going the other way.
Well, everybody's. Oh, you wanna? Everybody start running over this way.
Okay, if that's the way we're going, that's the way we're going. I'm sorry, I just thought we were going the other way. Doesn't matter. One way or the other, we're out. That's my turn.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Demogorgon continues to lurch forward. All these Kuatoa are dead. He goes through, you see him, he just brings a tentacle down and destroys the shrine, sending the burning flesh and fire everywhere. One of the heads goes down and swallows the paralyzed archpriest whole, chomps him down. And Turvey is trying to bite his leg. Although technically it's Taston.
I'm not looking at this. I'm going.
All right, and Runt will follow.
Yeah.
Shishar will follow. I'm assuming everybody over here will follow. And Topsy will make one last effort to get Turvey to get away from this. Actually succeeds this time. So she starts dragging him away around the feet of Demon. All right, Liam, you're just dashing. Mark, you're just dashing.
I'm muted, but yes.
Okay.
This is run. There is nothing but run.
Okay.
One setting.
You gonna spend a key to dash?
That the fact that you ask that worries the hell out of me. I'm already way ahead of everyone else. Like, I'm basically off the map, and you guys are 5 feet from the devil. Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and burn a key to dash.
Okay. So you go through here, you run through this, you just burst through this line right here. It's basically just fishing line over it. And start leaving. And Demogorgon continues to advance. And you can see all throughout the water over here, there are just scores of demons just piling out. There's probably been at least 3 or 4 dozen that have emerged from the waves. They're all sorts. As you see, like, you know, reddish monkey demons. You see some flying, it looks like massive mosquitoes with huge viscous on the front. There are some weird looking slimy things just emerging in multitudes from the water. And I'm going to make a roll to see if Demogorgon attacks Topsy and Turby or does Uatoa. All right. So one of the tentacles comes around at Turby.
Well, I was hoping to cure them, and then they died.
Okay, he could miss. He could roll 1.
I was going to say, he literally will have to roll a 1.
He does not roll 1. He rolls a 2, so he hits.
Did he really roll a 2?
He did.
Oh my god.
Oh, wait. I actually have to check something.
Oh,
No, he doesn't. It is considered magic. Okay, never mind. I was going to say, is he completely immune to Demogorgon's attacks? No, he's not.
That would be funny. He just stands there. Yeah, I got this, guys.
Come on!
We found the
this.
exploit.
Yep.
No, they thought of that, unfortunately.
Oh.
All right. Okay. Actually survives the blow. Barely. Barely survives the 30 points of damage. Now he's much less inclined to actually attack this thing. All right. Taston. Continue running.
How much distance can I make?
60 dashing.
About here.
I'm assuming that everybody else will follow in kind.
No, they've decided to have a picnic.
Okay. Hey, always
Some
gotta
chili
check.
dogs, you know. There's no choices here. There is run and pray, and praying probably won't do much at this exact moment in time.
I'd like to pray from a minimum safe distance.
We're a danger close for praying right now.
Yeah. I cannot pray for effect.
Could
at
you
this point.
smite down on here? Well,
Okay. So you keep running, and we will make a check to see if Demogorgon goes left or right.
I mean, he's pretty random, so he can do whatever.
So even, he heads towards the party. Odd, he heads away.
Those of you at home not aware, Demogorgon's heads actually argue with each other. It's pretty much the only reason he hasn't won yet, because he argues with himself.
I rolled a 1. It's odd, which means he heads.
Oh, God.
He continues to ram. I mean, there's more people over here. And again, people are still not paying attention to the buildings on fire.
What?
All that hard
we
work.
went through all that effort
Yeah.
to burn the building. Oh my god, these people. Look, it's just the prince of demons. Come on, guys.
Yeah. So he just starts moving his tentacles over and just sweeping the town in great swaths. Eating whatever he can, his demon army just coming after him. And as he goes through, you're sufficiently far enough that you run, along with several other Kuatoa who are just diving to the water, running behind you, just trying to get away from this. You run away from this carnage. Back the way you came. Although you do have that other passage that had not gone down. So you have a choice here. Well, 3 choices technically.
We can turn back around and head back to Demogorgon.
We can
4
fight the
choices,
Demogorgon.
technically, that you see. Yes, and the 4th one is turn around and find Demogorgon, which I feel like goes. The second one, obvious exit you can see, is to go back the way you came, back towards Falcon. Third one is the other path that you continue down. Or you could also pass both of those and go around the edge of the lake. And technically 5, you could jump into the water.
I would like to personally recommend we don't jump in the water.
Yeah, let's skip that one.
I've been there. It's not fun. Although, if you want, guys, I'll go into the water by myself. Just give me a few minutes, like 2 minutes.
Just gotta get more of that.
I mean, the rift's still open, right? I could go.
Oh yeah, you still see like the green lights, and you notice like the faint tinge of Phaserus coming out from there. Liam, you suspect that's probably where you were getting that little sketched before. It seemed to have been emerging from the demonic rift.
Hey, Mark. I'm sure Demogorgon would be more than happy to give you 10 minutes to collect yourself.
Perfect. I beam Liam. No, I don't.
That's fair.
Without pause. Yep.
Okay, so that's over with. No, I don't know, guys. Like, I mean, the gamer in me is inclined to not go back the way we came. I'm not sure what Mark is thinking in the moment. What do you guys think?
Oh, I still need to make a save for something.
Well, I'm thinking like going back the way we came is we know it's down that path.
That's true.
We're walking back to a greater distance to get to another city. At least if we take the new path, we might find something on the way.
Hmm.
The Lightbringer actually starts dimming now.
Oh, that's great.
That's good.
It's okay. I mean, it happens to every sword, 5 out of 10, really.
And you hear her voice again say, "You should leave and retreat. Find an army to go and slay this demon."
What do you think we're doing, you stupid
Yeah.
sword? That's in character, by the way. Like, I'm like actually upset because of everything that just happened. It's like, what do you think we're doing? We're not having
corruption
tea and biscuits.
That's
I
more
could go for
corruption
tea
on
and
you.
biscuits.
There is no more corruption. You know what?
And it
Here,
flares
have
up again. You can kind of almost see almost like tendrils of light start coming out at you and says, "We should cleanse this one. There's the
No,
taint
okay.
of the demon prince."
I cover it up.
Yeah, thank you, Taston. Appreciate
All right. Look.
I can still talk.
Yes, I know.
it.
Okay.
We're happy for you to be in the party. I just wish you'd stop trying to kill me.
Well, unless you can guide us down the correct
Purify.
path to get out of the Underdark, I'm going to have to put you away. I'm sorry.
He doesn't say anything.
That's what I thought. Moving on.
I've already said my piece. My vote is for the new path, but still
Yeah.
like a retreating.
Jim Jar
path.
says, I mean, if you want to, we might be able to make our way to Blingenstone from here.
Let's do it.
Says,
There we go. Let's go.
Well, Gracklestug,
Nope, Lincolnstone.
isn't it? No.
Nope, Lincolnstone. Sorry, dude.
Whichever's closer, just let's go. We need to go.
Actually, that's a good question. Which is closer?
Let us consult the book.
Well, I mean, I figure in character, we're like, hey, Jim Jar, how far is Lincolnstone? Jim Jar's like,
Well, if you carry the 2 and the no, he says the
Let's check where the North Star
Blingenstone is. I'm guessing it's probably like 3, maybe 4 weeks travel. And Gwydo says Gracklestug's about the same distance, just in a different direction.
Oh, of course.
And then you hear another voice as spores fall around you. You hear Stool say, "If we want to go back to my home, it can guide us there. Very close. Sense it. I see spores guiding me."
Do any of us know what he is in lore? I actually don't remember.
Yes, you do know something like it.
Okay. I turn to the others. No.
See, my kind has been through here. I know how to get home.
Mm-mm.
Okay,
No.
what's wrong with? Okay, why are they evil?
Back to
They're,
Neverlight Grove.
I mean, I don't know if I'd call them evil, but they're hive creature death dooms. You ever heard of the Borg? No, of course you haven't.
No.
Me neither, but that's exactly what they're like.
Right. Let's go to
Gwydo says, "Well, we
Blingenstone.
got to make some decision quickly. I
Yeah,
don't think that
Blingenstone,
army's
let's
going to
go.
stay in sloppery crap for long."
Liam, what's your vote? We should poll the viewers. Blingdenstone, Death Doom,
Stug.
or Gracklestug?
Or Neverlight Grove.
Would we ever go to them?
Or wander aimlessly and see what you find too.
Or wander
nobody
and,
gets to
and
vote
die?
to
That
go
is
fight the
actually an
Demogorgon.
option if you want to. I know where you're going.
Whichever-
Ever is safer.
Which, of course, then Shadow Machine says Death Doom. Death Doom is probably not safe.
Oh.
That is a guess, admittedly, on my part.
I'm sorry, there
It's
is
in the
technically
name.
another option that you know of.
Was that?
If you want to go to Menzo Baranzan, you know the general direction.
That's true. That's true. We could go to Menzo
No.
Baranzan and raise a drow army, kill these guys. So we have
Going
2
right
votes
back
for
to being
Mike and Ed,
enslaved.
1 vote for Blindenberg or Blink. God, I'm screwing my number.
Hindenburg. Oh, the humanity.
Uh,
Draw the Demogorgon to Menzoberranzan.
oh, I don't think we'll have to.
Oh, that would be fun. Just a little farther, buddy. Come on, you can make it.
So this is the really fun part that starts, because now that there's like a demon in the dark, like I actually have to like track their path and see where they're going.
Do you have a map? Does it provide a map?
I do.
That's messed up.
Yeah, a waste of people's gonna die. All right. And screw it. Let's go to Blinkenstone. That's my vote.
Jim Jar says to Blingenstone. Topsy and Turvy don't say anything because they're. Oh, by the way, Topsy's almost dead.
We heal Topsy.
I think it would if we do get a break at some point in time, I was going to cast Prayer of Healing.
Sorry, Turvy is. No, yeah. Yeah, you can. It's 10-minute cast time, so you get the feeling you don't want to do it right here.
Right. Yeah. No. So I was like, when we get to a safe spot, that's on my list of things to do.
So, Jim Jar takes the lead. He says, "This way, I'm very sure, 95%." He heads off.
Oh boy!
Into...
I pick up Jim Jar by his neck and strangle him to death, and then I'm.
Hey, you forgot your chain. He pulls it up.
Oh right, thank you. No, are you sure this is the right way?
I am very sure that I'm 95% sure this is.
Okay, that's good.
This is the way, unless it's not. And
Well, those are the
way.
options.
come on, and he scurries off, asking everyone to follow him into unknowns of the Underdark as Organs howls. All right, and we'll pick up traveling through the Underdark next time. And
Which we're not sure when it's going to be at the
Yes.
moment.
Yeah.
Still figuring that one out. So for those of you at home wondering, we're basically going on pause for an uncertain amount of time.
We'll figure out a new schedule after. Well, we should be able to have at least one more game after 2 weeks from now, and then we'll have to figure out a new schedule after that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
so next Thursday will be regularly scheduled, and then we'll figure out a new plan.
The 30th would be what that is.
Hold on, I don't have a calendar in front of
It's
me
the
yet.
30th or the 6th. 6th.
Mine is Shadow. I got a new job.
Yeah. You know how it is. I mean, you literally know how it is because you've had to do this too.
So it would be the 30th would be the
No.
next third. Okay, so that won't work.
No,
Okay.
I'm still going to be on that shit schedule on the 30th.
Okay. So we'll move to the 6th.
If we want to reschedule to the 6th,
Okay.
Laura, that's up to you because that would be a board game night.
I'm fine with shuffling it. I
Okay.
don't have any issues with that.
And then I should know some kind of schedule shortly thereafter, but don't know.
And for those of you who are involved in board game night, which I know Shadow Machine and Bragwin are, that's going to be happening next week and the week after that at the normal time. But after that, there is a chance we'll also be trying to move board game night. We'll figure it out when we get. That's a few weeks out at this point. RL greater than game. That's always been true. Oh, now that we did that, we level, right? Please tell me we level.
Oh my God.
no,
No, we
God
just hit
dang
4.
it.
I mean, if you want to go back and fight Demon Gorn to defeat him, I'll
No.
I turn around
You have fun with all that.
and I just sit there casting absorb. It's like a vanilla
Hey,
warlock life drain.
You know, I mean,
Dude, the
that's a legitimate
decades,
tactic for some cults.
the decades
Set
it would
aside-
take to train it.
Absorb the power.
Look, I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure I'd get it eventually. He won't even notice me. I'll be a little stealth guy.
It's like a getting bit by a mosquito.
Yeah. See, he won't notice me.
Yeah, about 15 years in, he's like, man, I don't feel so good.
He takes a wrong step and suddenly splat.
It thud. I did it. I beat Demogorgon, and now I have all of his power. Oh god.
Yeah, now what you gonna do?
That's what I do.
No, this is interesting. You know, I will say this is the first group I've run it for who has gone by land.
Really? Everyone else
Yeah.
escaped via the sea?
Yes.
Why would anyone
Well,
ever
so
do that?
What has this is the first time this has ever kicked off early.
Okay.
So we
So we're
kicked
ahead
off
of the curve.
Demogorgon.
Yes, because like what has happened the past few times I've run it is that a lot of times people go to sloop it up. I only have one group not never happened, right? Or
Okay.
they weren't here when it happened, and they go in there. You know, they deal with them. They do all sorts of stuff, and every single time the ritual has started, but it's been initiated after a few days when they've been in the place and then shopping, they've bought boats or something like that, and all ready to go. So they're like, oh, we already bought these things. We definitely need to use them.
Huh.
And then they'll use them and go in the door.
So I'm guessing the ritual is scooched forward by a certain someone who shall go
did.
nameless.
Because the actual start of it is when the fishermen get whipped up to a frenzy by the animation of the altar, the creation animation. I was like, oh, this is perfect.
So we
We'll
did
just start
cause
it
it.
early.
We
Alright.
literally summoned Demogorgon.
All
I mean,
right.
that's like there's a lot of other factors.
I like
right?
I like flashback to the beginning of the game. Okay, guys, I have a plan. Okay.
Famous last words.
Yeah. No, great. Hear me out. This great plan, which granted it did sound coherent until it all
It sounded
Ended up with
incoherent
that.
until the prince of all demons erupted from the lake.
But you have to admit, it was a successful plan.
I was gonna say you can mark it as a success, but then there's over succeeding, my friend.
I mean, that's one of those ones where there's external variables you just can never account for. That was good though.
yeah.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
So we're the D team now.
Yeah.
Team.
Well,
oh,
okay.
Yeah, we should probably chop off. It's getting
Yes.
late, and we're done.
Yeah. All right. So thank you all for joining us. Definitely an enjoyable session. Like we were saying, we will be back on the 6th. So hopefully you can tune in and we'll hopefully survive escaping the Demogorgon.
I mean, everything else is going to be cake now.
Yeah.
That's true. We've peaked, guys. It's
Yeah.
all downhill.